What is up, everybody? We are back here at the end, well, pretty much the end of 2025, 12/26. So still got 5 days left, but what better time than after Christmas to talk about the beers that we actually enjoyed this year? And I've got a motley crew of YouTubers on here to talk about the different beers. We have Shane from Shane's Craft Beer Review. We got Chase from Nutmeg to Palmetto. We got Dave from Beer in Front, and we got Ray from Mars. I mean, the Alkanauts, which kind of is fitting for your name with some of the video stuff we're seeing there. So, but yeah, so just kind of kicking on the night after Christmas, and don't know who's all around, who's all watching. If you're in the comments, make sure you chime in as well so we know you're also there. We are streaming this vertical and horizontal, so whatever device you like, we are there and hopefully coming through clear for you. And that's what I got. So, guys, how's everybody feeling tonight?
Doing good, buddy. Doing good.
Happy almost New Year.
Yeah.
Almost.
I'm gonna do mine diagonal. So is that okay if I like instead of vertical or horizontal? I'm gonna like.
Well, yeah. And Ray's getting jiggy with it over there. So, so since it is kind of a celebration, I'm going to start off with a celebration fresh hop.
Look at you! Look at you!
Yes.
Twins.
So the goal of the year or the goal of the show is kind of the beers that you found to be the best beers you've tasted this year, and they don't have to be from this year. So they could have been cellar beers. You just had them this year, but you had to have them as of January 1st, 2025. And surprisingly, as good as Sierra Nevada Celebration is, and I've had a couple this year, it's not one of the ones I'm going to have on my list. I know people love it. I know people go after it. I know people dig when it comes out, but it's just from what I've had this year, it wasn't one of the top ones. It was good. It just wasn't one of the top ones. It was great, actually. It's always great.
Well, that's because you never had Selly Drippins.
Oh, look at you talking shit already.
Yeah. Throws the mic down at 7:07.
Yeah, I got
drop the mic. That's it. End of the show. We're done.
I got something for Chase. So that's for you, Chase.
Style.
Yeah, no, Selly Drippins, and I got a feeling that some of the beers to be mentioned here might have been from the Beer Tuber get together, which happened to be South Carolina, North Carolina. But I don't think you guys had Selly Drippins at the time, but you had some great beers when they came down, right, Chase?
It only comes out in November, so no.
Oh yeah, well there you go. There you go. Well, you got to get this first, and then it gets the Drippins from Celebration. So true.
Yeah.
But anybody want to start with the beers they actually one that really took them this year? They really enjoy, were really a fan of. I got a feeling you guys know what my number one will probably be since I've had it for the first time this year. It actually was one of the ones that did deliver up to the name.
I think Shane had that this year too.
Yes, I think Shane did. Yes, courtesy of our friend from Connecticut.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to start with that one then? Because I do have it here.
Oh yeah,
it was actually my number 2 beer this year, as far as I'm concerned. And for anybody who doesn't know, it's the holy grail of all beers. It's a bottle of Sam Adams Utopias. Impossible to get. Thank God for Vanessa. Vanessa hooked me up with this little bad boy. When you convert this money to Canadian dollars, this bottle's worth about $500 freaking dollars, and I would not have been able to get this without her help. So Vanessa, once again, I know I thank you a million times. Thank you again for this beer. I most recently had actually a shot of this yesterday while I was opening up Christmas presents. I opened it, I think I originally opened it in February this year. Had a shot, I think I had another shot sometime in the summer, and I had one yesterday. And it's really interesting to see, for anybody who's had it, how the flavor develops over that time. I really enjoyed it. It was really a very unique experience, and I'm just so happy I finally got to try it.
Excellent. Well, since you started with that one, I'll go ahead and chime in. That was my favorite that I've had this year. In fact, it was the only beer I gave a 5 out of 5 that I had. You know, when you go into the beers and you have the hype around them, sometimes you're wondering if something will live up to the hype. And that's a costly hype to live up to.
Absolutely.
Utopias, right? So
absolutely.
I actually had it, and I was really blown back by it when I actually had it down at the Sam Adams Tap Room here in Cincinnati. Which, if we ever do something in Cincinnati, we'll get you guys over there because you guys will love the stuff they're actually putting out. But that one was just amazing to actually get in front of and get into enjoy, and finally take off the list, right? Because that was like on the
Yes.
List to get done. You know, of the beers to try before you die, Utopia
That's it.
was on there. And
Yeah.
what I was going to also do, I'll pull this up here because as we were talking about the beers, I was planning to bring up like the Untapped stuff. And we can see here, like Utopia's an average of 4.45, which is a really high score with Untapped, the way people rate out, right? Because you have Treehouse stuff at just like 4.1 sometimes, right? And some of the other beers. And just delivered, like, and for the first time ever, 30% ABV this year, which made it even stand out even more.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it didn't feel like 30%, but if you had enough of them, the 30% would feel you. So
Oh sure, absolutely.
yeah, but that is one that I just, I found to be really decent, and I'm sure a lot of other people that are enjoying that as well are saying the same out here too. But if you get a chance to check it out, definitely do. I've seen it pop up in other spots. In fact, one of my local spots here, someone had bought it on Black Friday because they had it there with the Bourbon counties came out. So they came out with like all 5 of the Bourbon counties outside of the prop, because you got to be in Chicago where Dave is for that, and a Utopias. And some Costco's actually had Utopias this year, which is interesting. So might be a little easier to find out there now, but
Nice.
got to give it up. You hit Sam Adams, Utopias, definitely deliver with that beer there, and a crowd pleaser. And if you happen to be in the Cincinnati area, for the local folks that watch, if you made it out to Sam Adams and they had the Utopia anniversary that I was invited out, I mean, you got a chance to really go through a flight of different versions of Utopias. And I've got actually the one of the barrel Topias. They used a barrel out of it too, that I'm looking forward to doing that at some point to share. So very nice from Sam Adams.
Very good.
Who's got another one they want to talk about there?
I'll do the 15-year beer from Revolution was by far my favorite. And they had two. They had the regular 15-year, and then they did an additional barrel aging with like this exotic Brazilian wood that really like brung out the cherry notes on it. I mean, that was phenomenal. That's one, like, I'm kicking myself that I only grabbed a 4-pack of, because it's gone. And it was like by far like stunning. Like, that's something I wish, and it's only like a one-time thing. They're not going to put it out again next year. So that was by far like amazing. Would like make the hair on my arm stand up just thinking about it. Like, that was so damn good.
Yeah. So was it the I mean, obviously the taste play, the aroma, all that stuff just combined together really kind of just popped for you on that one? It's
yeah, it was everything, and especially like the one-off that that different wood that they used, like, just brung out like cherry notes on it. And it had nothing to do with cherries. It was just the wood that they aged it in. And they had some of that over at Fobab, and it was just like spectacular. You couldn't find any fault on this beer. This would be a 5 of 5, an Untapped 10 of 10. This goes to 11, whatever you want to call that beer. This was right at the top for me.
excellent. Yeah, it comes in with an average of 4.43. So definitely, again, another highly solid number. Makes mention here about it being celebratory for the Deep Wood series. Fusion of extended age double barrel straight jacket and rye to heaven, each embellished with new French oak, then finished with a surgical strike of sweet and tart cherries. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. And Revolution always doing some great things, of course, as well. So and everybody loves the Deepwood series, so this one had to bring people back for sure. But shout out to them with the 15-year beer. something
There we go.
an eye on there to kind of check out as well. And let me see here. And then gonna hit a couple of comments. Shout out to Jake. Cheers, my friend, and Merry Christmas to you as well. Good news. I tried a couple sips of Modelo Especial. Modelo, okay, all right. That's pretty common for here. For you go to Chipotle, a lot of people drink Modelo in like Chipotle or some of the Mexican restaurants.
They serve
Jake.
beer in Chipotle?
Yeah, Jake,
Yeah.
have you had Modelo had like a holiday version, and I have not seen that yet. And I even was at my local chain liquor store today because I heard that was really good. But I'm like, I'll try it.
Yeah, Jake, have you had that one there? Because Jake's over in the UK as well. Shout out to Daniels and Benes. I'm gonna try to get that all in one there. One take. Welcome, my friend. Great to have you as well. Cheers to you also, Austin, being in the house. Good. We're getting some people here on the after Christmas night that are hanging out with us for a bit. And don't forget to let us know some of the great beers you had as well in the comments there. Hello, hello. Mercy's in the house. Cheers, Adam. Merry Christmas to you as well. Says cheers to the panel, Shane. We got Vanessa in the house. We just talked about the Utopias, Vanessa, and just gave you props there with Shane and you
Always
helping
give
him get that
Vanessa
out.
props.
And then a couple more hellos. Hello, 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 hello. Is it me you're looking for? It's another hello. And
Not sure why that doubled there. That's weird.
yeah, too many channels to get a like on. Yeah, well, she's watching. Notice she's watching through the different channels and stuff too. So that's why I came up there a few times. Cheers to Ryan in the house. Great to see you, my friend. Ryan actually also has the channel there with the Cincy Brewdad. He couldn't make it in tonight, but I said, hey, somebody comments on this beers you actually had. If you haven't checked out Cincy Brewdad, make sure to check him out as well. New Utopia out. Yum. I am buying a house. I will postpone the Utopia purchases. Okay, well, postpone you might not get for a while, but I mean, it's all about priorities.
Yeah, but you know what? Like you could do like the Utopias bottle, like Heineken used to do with their square bottles, and use those as bricks, Vanessa, and just build your own house out of the Utopias bottle. Yeah.
Nice.
There was the Heineken house. No one's done a Utopia's house. That'd be pretty expensive house, I guess, and we're in terms of beer, but yeah.
You might be able to deduct that as like a building expense, though.
As a write-off, write it off, right?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually. Not a bad idea.
All right. Who else has another great beer they tasted this year?
I got one for you. I'm sure you guys are aware that I'm not overly fond of the dark beers, but if you'll allow me,
Ray doesn't like anything.
That's true. Fair point.
Oh, hold up here. I like a lot of stuff, but I've got a little slide here that.
You got a slide.
Allow me to share that. Yeah. So,
he actually brought his own slides. All right.
You told us to be prepared, so
I did. So,
a flavored stout.
Hold on.
One of my tops.
You're prepared. So.
One of my tops this year. I'm shocked, and I've actually got 2 dark beers. This year, which I don't know what's going on. Something happened, but so it's
look at the nice rotating shit you got.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
This Margot Milk Stout from Brimstone Brewing. Now they make this just about every year, and they try something a little different. This year they did it with strawberry. Let me tell you, I think it comes in at like 5.2% ABV, so it's not a really strong one. Unlike your Utopias and your 15-year, it's not one of these barrel aged beers that are just insane. But it's smooth, it's creamy, it's chocolatey, it's coffee, it's strawberry. It's a weird combination. I love it. I'm actually going to try and get out and buy a couple of more cans before they run out, because I think Shane needs to try this one.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if you could grab me one while you're there, Ray.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm going to be out there anytime soon, so thank you.
Yeah, I was able to get 2 last week when I was out there doing a show, and I drank one and I shipped one off to Alan at one flight down, just because he had one of the really not so friendly Margot Milk Virgins a couple of years ago, so I figured we better redeem this one. So but yeah, so this was one of my top beers from this year. So
it is the Margot A milk stout, right? is what from Brimstone, or is it
Yeah.
just okay? I just want to make sure 'cause I see that on Untapped as well.
Yeah, it's the Margot Milk Stout. They do it every year, but like I say, they change it up and they put a different spin on it every single year they do it.
Okay.
So
And-
so some years it's like whatever. I don't know. They flavor it different every year, and this year they actually hit it out of the park. It's still maybe a 1, maybe a 2 can beer for me. Like I wouldn't drink 5 pints of these in a night, but anyways,
Sounds pretty good to me though. I like
Yeah.
it.
yeah, it's
I think
absolutely
I'm gonna like
delicious.
that one.
Well, the
So I
version
think you
here,
will.
the version you had was that the strawberry, vanilla, and lactose. That the
Yeah.
right one? Okay, all right. So that's like 4% ABV that it comes in at there. All right, I'm looking at it on Untapped.
I think it's more than 4.
But it's Untapped, so someone could have made an error. They have it as 4. So you take Untapped for what it is.
Yeah,
'cause that's
you know what? I might
20
be wrong.
times
It might actually only be 4,
Mm.
but I don't think so.
And then they've got a red wine barrel version of that too, or they did at least.
Nice.
And
They did a couple years ago, yeah.
You sure it wasn't a bourbon barrel aged version? That's 8% on that one.
Yeah, no, didn't have that
Okay.
one. So,
Okay. Nice.
but delicious. And in this little slideshow, like I said, I've got 2 dark beers, which is weird.
Okay. Well, I
And
got
one
the
of them is a
chance-
black lager, but it is not the black lager. And Shane will
Oh,
know what
no.
I'm talking about there.
Hey, I do too. I've had it. I've had it.
Well, that's the first thing I thought of, but I'm like, no, that can't be it. It's got to be something different. So I can't wait to hear what it is.
And I would definitely say for anybody that gets up into that area, I had the pleasure of going with Ray to Brimstone. Unfortunately, the other crew wasn't with us when we went out to the rest of the crew. Great brewery, fantastic beer. So I was really impressed. One of the top breweries when we were up there in the Ira area and stuff for the 2023 get together. So they knock it out of the park.
24.
2024.
It's 24.
God, yeah, because next year's 26, so this would have been
20,
25.
23 was 23 was a while ago.
Good thing we don't write checks anymore because that used to be the worst thing when you had to change it to put the new dates on checks. You're always writing the last year on it. They're like, sir, that would have been like a year ago. Well,
Sorry.
Still good.
Sorry.
Yeah, as long as you don't future market.
Yeah.
yeah, it's still good. So yeah,
It's not good. You got like 3 months on a check and that's stale dated, man.
Well, Vanessa was saying she's doing the house because she has to move out of there. So, but she has the 3 bottles of 2023 still left. So she's got some Utopias.
Oh,
stock.
Jesus.
And then we got another celebrity in the comments here. Blue's in the
Ooh,
house.
Blue.
Blue.
Oh,
another
I got the
great
man
channel.
blue.
If you haven't checked out Blue Ice, make sure to check him out. It said Flanders Sour at Fire Force was the absolute favorite of the year.
You're drunk. Now, before I say too much else, everybody knows I hate Flanders ales. That was the best Flanders I've ever had.
Okay. So it's getting
It was very good.
maybe
Wait, it was
turn
the best Flanders and it was a sour?
Flanders is sour. Yeah.
Flanders. It's that. I think it's the funkiness from the Flanders for me that I don't like, and I don't really like sours. But yeah, the one at Fireford, I was like, I don't like it, but it's the best one I've ever had.
Okay.
So that says something. I think.
Maybe Shane's growing up on us, folks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till we get back around to my next beer, Rod. Yeah, I'm gonna blow your mind. It's okay.
All right, Chase, you got one you want to say? Because I know you haven't put one up there yet.
I can either double down on a barley wine for Dave, or I can double down on a stout for Ray.
I like both styles, so you're going to offend me either
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
Your choice,
I'll
sir.
do-
Your choice.
I'll do this one just because it's super fresh in my mind since I just edited the review. This one. Did it work?
Oh yeah, he's got his little slideshow now too. All right,
Oh,
just sit back and drink.
I-
Look at this.
I feel so underdressed for this party. I didn't bring any slides.
I was going to pull it up, but Chase is already doing it. So there you go. I can sit here and drink my celebration.
So the reason I wanted to bring up this first is because look now forget whatever my ranking was. Look at what the global ranking was amongst 1,000 unique check-ins. Still
Yeah.
almost 4.5.
And I will tell you,
That's huge.
not to steal your thunder like that.
Go
Being
for
the time I was in Baltimore and Maryland, and I don't know if you guys, I don't think you can see it back there. Do I have it? Yeah, over here, I have an Elder Pine sign. That was one of the breweries that blew me away from what they're actually doing out there. So I'm all eager to see what you say about it.
Yeah, this one. Well, I shot the review like a month and a half ago, so it's a little, it's a little rough in my mind, but other than the video I just watched, but this was so dangerous. Like I intentionally used my fatality glass, and you could drink this whole thing and not even realize you were going into Mortal Kombat fatality because it's impressive how smooth this is for 16 gravity.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of their beers hide alcohol very well, and I've got like one Elder Pine left. Like I do a review on that I brought from Maryland. It's like I don't want to do it because it's the only one I got. But they're so good. They're so good.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Right. It was like I just did that Firestone Walker review, and it was like I don't have another one for the anniversary ale, and it was so good.
Yeah.
The 7 blend they did together with that.
Yeah, but I was impressed with how this one went together with all the dark fruits and the chocolates and how kind of thick it was, but also easy to drink. It was kind of wild.
Yeah. That's the first time you've had Elder Pine on their beers?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
you know what's funny? For the longest time, I thought they're out of California. I didn't realize they were in Baltimore.
Yeah, no, they're right there in Maryland. I still share a lot of their stuff on the Facebook page when they come out with things because they're worth getting. If you can get them, you see them somewhere, pick them up. I don't know if they go much further out of Maryland, maybe Delaware, Virginia. How did you get them? Did you get them down in South Carolina?
No, one of my buddies did a trade with someone else, and then he just passed off the extra one to me and one of our other friends.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I think our local, probably closest connect is probably Paul from PA. So if you ever talk to Paul, he might be able to still get some of their stuff. And I think they might go to Eastern PA.
Is he in East? I thought he was in Western PA for some reason.
No, he's Eastern. He's Eastern PA.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah, he's about probably like, I want to say like an hour and a half, not really to 2, I think, from where other half is in Philadelphia and Bad Robot and all them too. I don't know if he ever gets down there though. You know, Paul's more of a rural kind of guy. Just like the big city as much, but you know, he'll drink the beer, so he doesn't want to go deal with the people. So we all know how
Right.
Paul is.
Yeah, 100%.
His beer is all homebrewed.
Yeah. Paul will pay more if he can avoid people. So
Yes.
I mean, you can't blame him. I mean, really, I can't
Yeah,
blame
he's
him.
got something. He's on to something there for sure.
Well, shout out to the first round of beers. Those were some bangers for sure. I'm just drinking this, and as I drink this, I'm like just getting thirsty for more some other stuff. So,
So, Rod, when you found that strawberry milk stout on Untapped, what was the rating on that? I missed that.
let me see here. Let me go back. Give me
I could search it myself, but the my camera's kind of behaving right now, so I don't want to do too much here. So
Yeah, don't mess with it. Don't touch it.
Trying to
No
behave.
touchy. No
Yeah.
touchy.
No,
All
thank you.
right, let me pull it up here.
I'm
So
just
this
curious,
one
because-
for the mango milk stout. This one
Okay, that's
actually
not
came
bad.
in as a 374
That was the mango.
rating. That's
Margo.
the mango.
Oh, the Margo. Okay, the
I'm sorry,
strawberry, yeah.
Margo a milk stout. 374 is what it came in, but it's only off of 234 unique, 258
Hey, that's not bad.
total.
No, it's good.
Yeah, and that's where I saw the 4% ABV. And keep in mind, Untapped is just Untapped. So I see
Yep.
people in Untapped that would have a chocolate stout and they would write as too chocolatey. What is it? Chocolate stout. It's going to have
That's
chocolate.
what
Right,
you
yeah.
ordered.
Yeah. But you know, like we know Brimstone does some good stuff here. You can see it's a 4, you can see a 5, 4. It's got a low amount of people that have actually checked this one out, but
right.
a lot of them are pretty decent on what they're giving here. So again, the average is the average. So, but I would definitely give it a go. I mean, that the strawberry, the vanilla, and the lactose. I've actually got one of the Neapolitan Boulevard strawberry chocolate and vanilla. I haven't tried either of those yet. I need to do those too, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I'm
of
super
that.
spoiled. I get they've got a concert venue there. If you know, most of you guys know, in the upstairs section of that brewery, and I work there, so I get out there, you know, once or twice a month, doing shows there, and I get to try all the new beers. And you know, I've got my personal favorites, which I happen to just have my absolute favorite IPA right here. But
Okay. Well, we can talk about that one here in a second too.
oh,
then,
it's there, man. It's there.
Let me hit some of the comments and stuff here. Brian said, I have 4 top beers this year. Okay. Fata Morgana, Apple Brandy Barrel Aged Belgian Quaff from Street Side.
Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Yeah.
apparently I need to get to Street Side again. Street Side is a pretty cool. I think Street Side to me is one of the more underrated breweries in Cincinnati. They put out some phenomenal beers. In fact, when I got together with Joe from the Beer Patrol and Todd and Eric, and they came in town, and Joe's dad, I took him to Street Side, and it was just blown away by the great beers that we actually had there. And so I need to check that one out. A lot of people go Street Side because of their IPA. They got a really good hazy IPA game they're doing, but knowing they're doing a Belgian quad, okay, you got my attention now for sure. Kenosha Knickers Maple. Oh, Maple. That's Shane's keyword right there.
Right.
That's it.
And
Somebody said maple.
And bourbon barrel aged streusel inspired out from Sonder Brewing. Okay, Sonder's also another one here in Cincinnati, and they do some pretty good beers as well. I had not seen that one out there. Okay.
Okay, I
No-
want one of that, like maple
Yeah.
and apple. Come on.
Maybe
Yeah,
an
yeah.
apple. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kenosha Kickers. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
Let's see
from
here.
Home Alone. From
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Shout out to Amarillo Beagles. Hello, cheers,
Biggies.
welcome. And Avena Colombiana from Samuel Adams. Yeah, I didn't try that one from Sam Adams, but they got so many good stuff that's taking place there. And the 11th barrel aged double pastry stout from Fable Brew Works. Nice. So that's another one that's blowing up here in the area. Fable Brew Works. They're making a good name for themselves, and I need to definitely try to check them out too and see what they're actually putting out. But I know one right there is pretty good. Wanderer Monsters is another one that we have locally that I'm trying to get into some more. Rise,
So
they
how
all
long is
sound
the drive?
delicious.
Yeah.
How long is the drive from here to Fabled?
Fable Brew Works for me is probably about half an hour.
Okay, and from here to you is what, 6 hours? 5.5?
5.5. Yeah.
All right. So,
I mean, if we ever do like a Cincinnati get together, I mean, there's going to be a lot of things to have to choose and narrow down from. But there's so
well,
much
why don't
good
we
beer.
just like come down one weekend each month and
Hey, that works. That works for me. That works for me. You know, you're welcome.
I wish
know,
I could afford it.
Yeah. Bring Paul and his wife can hang out with your niece because they had a real good time when they got to meet each other and stuff. So yeah. And we get Todd and Shannon to come up because they're just an hour and a half south of me.
And Chase isn't very far. He can just pop on over.
You can pop on over.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the border. Cincinnati's on the border, so that's like, I'm gonna guess maybe 4 hours.
The border of Kentucky and Indiana, so southwest.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's more like 6 or 7, isn't it, from you?
No,
No?
because I've driven to. It took me 8 hours to get to Central Indiana.
Oh
and
wow!
it's like 2 hours. It was like close to 2 hours from the border, the Kentucky border to outside Indianapolis.
Okay.
So, my guess is it's probably about 4.
Oh, chug a lug, Dave.
Not
I will.
not an undoable trip, but definitely a weekend trip because there's no way
Nice.
in hell I'm doing that in one day.
Yeah, no. And then Ray said they all sound delicious. I think it's coming back. I know Ray asked about the comments. I think because we have it streamed on different channels, it shows me all the comments on my screen, but it's probably showing all his comments on your screen too. But
Okay.
on your YouTube channel, it would just show at one time. So for
Right.
people that are coming in through the link comments on different channels, they're only seeing it one time on whoever they're watching it through.
Yeah, I was going to link this through to our channel, but I didn't get there with the reboots and restarts and updates and
Make sure the
glitches
camera
and
stays
Matrix
up.
and-
Yeah, we don't want you doing too much, Ray. We're happy to get you
No.
where you're at now.
which, and you know what? Honestly, I'm so flabbergasted by this whole thing because I've got quite a slick freaking desktop computer here, and I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Gremlins,
Gremlins.
Yeah.
Gremlins! I tell you.
It's a Christmas movie. It's a
Speaking of
Christmas movie.
Gremlins, how come nobody ever talks about Gremlins for Christmas movies? Like people forget about Gremlins, I think.
Well, no, the top two are Die
Die
Hard,
Hard.
and Gremlins.
Yeah.
And
Die
then
Hard.
number 3 is A Christmas Story.
But nobody ever mentions like you with those Gremlins in the mix.
Well,
I
you just
don't-
don't ask the right people. I would have told you that.
No, I know it's a Christmas movie, but I rarely hear people make that debate about it being. That was a pretty good Christmas movie from back in the day.
I got in a pretty heated argument once in a group chat because like now I'm not someone that denies Die Hard its place, but my friends wanted to deny Nightmare Before Christmas its place. And I was like, you can't include Die Hard and then not like you can't include Die Hard, which is, kind of an adjacent Christmas movie, and then disinclude Nightmare Before Christmas for being a Christmas adjacent movie or a Halloween movie or whatever.
Well, I thought Night Before Christmas. I thought that I'd never seen that one, but I thought it was a Christmas movie. I've always thought that. I mean, it's literally
Yeah, he's
Night Before
stealing
Christmas,
Christmas.
and it's in the title.
Yeah.
Now the thing with Die Hard, I've always said Die Hard's a Christmas movie. But here's something I thought the other day. If Die Hard's a Christmas movie, could you make the argument so is Lethal Weapon? And
Yeah.
here's my point. The first Lethal
I heard that
Weapon
recently.
was at Christmas. Mel Gibson was dealing with going through the struggle of losing his wife. They got, had died or whatever. I think he died, he got killed, I can't remember, but he was on edge about to take his own life at certain points. He gets saved by Danny Glover and his family that give him a new meaning on life. And everything is like at this holiday. And he ends up spending the season basically with them. There's a holiday dinner and all kind of stuff. It becomes a part of the family. So I'm like, if you can make the argument on Die Hard, why couldn't you make the argument on Lethal Weapon? Because nobody ever does.
And
But-
Danny Glover's wife in Lethal Weapon is Darlene Love, who sang one of the greatest Christmas songs of all time, Christmas Baby Please Come Home.
There you go.
Yeah.
So
I think
I'm
people
just
forget
saying,
about-
people maybe they forget about Lethal Weapon, but Lethal Weapon might be that one out there too. If you're making it for Die Hard, Lethal Weapon's right there as well.
True.
That is true. Yes.
So just throwing that out there. So for next year's debates, have that with the family, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, you see here. Yeah, so Ryan said he only sees them one each. So whatever channel they're watching as viewers, they only see the comment come up once. We're just seeing the multiple on our end
Yeah.
because everybody's links coming through. Let's see here. Have you tried simply lemonade and Kool-Aid mixed together? It's really good, especially with the tropical punch Kool-Aid flavor.
With
I haven't had
vodka?
Kool-Aid in a long time.
Yeah.
With vodka?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, why not?
We were poor. We had Weilers. We didn't have Kool-Aid.
Weiler's was a knockoff Kool-Aid, wasn't it?
Yeah. We couldn't afford Kool-Aid.
Cheers, Sam, in the house. This lovely
Up,
day
Sammy?
for a beverage.
Yeah.
You talk about Trading Places as a
Yeah.
Christmas movie. I mean, they do celebrate Christmas. It is about Christmas, kind
Yeah.
of adjacent to it. I don't know how you want to play that one out. I mean, it does happen. And Jamie Lee Curtis is not going to put Dan Aykroyd out all by himself because she's like, it is Christmas. You're not going to be out here. You're coming home with me and blah, blah, blah. So,
Had a couple
Exactly.
nice ornaments in that movie too.
yeah. When you said
Yes.
Jamie had a couple
Yeah.
nice ornaments, or there were a couple nice ornaments.
Yeah.
But I'm pumped.
Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Predator.
Look at Hans Gruber.
Beverly Hills Cop T2. Now we have what? Avatar. LOL. Yeah. I didn't see the second Avatar, but the third one is out now.
I can't
So
take
behind.
Avatar seriously anymore.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hang on. Big shock. Never seen any of the Avatar movies either.
Neither have
No
I.
way, you're not missing
not
anything.
even the
Shane,
first
I'm
one.
right there
Wow.
with you, Shane.
The
Awesome.
first one
Yep.
was pretty good. The first one was basically depicted on like a futuristic, scientific Little Bighorn battle. And then I don't know what happened in the second and third. It was kind of interesting on the first one though. But I'm like, sometimes you don't need sequels. Just do it once and be done with it. Be good to go.
The first one was a live action Fern Gully.
Live action Fern Gully. That's awesome. What a great way to describe that.
No one ever talks about Next Friday either.
Yeah.
Craig and Day get robbed on Christmas. You know, they're trying to have the whole good Christmas. Nobody ever talks about that being in the Christmas movies. But anyway, I digress. Who's got another beer they want to talk about with that kind of for 2025?
Well, I could get my number one beer out of the way. Everybody sitting down. Hold on to your freaking chairs. My number one beer was a gifted beer to me from Big John Anderson down in Ohio at Ginger Yeti Road Beers.
Shout out to Ginger Yeti.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure he's watching. I know he's not
Yeah,
participating.
He lost his voice, so he couldn't really get in to join. But yeah,
one of the reasons this was my number one beer this year, one, it was a perfect 5 out of 5. It was an amazing surprise. I was blown away by this more than any other beer I think I've ever had ever. And the shocking part is this beer is a sour.
That is shocking. That is shocking.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Right? now in all fairness, this beer when you drink it is tart, not sour, which is tolerable. So the beer I'm talking about is this absolutely gorgeous can called a Blood-Soaked Symphony. This beer is a beer in collaboration with the heavy metal band Whitechapel and Zool Brewing. I mean, look at that artwork. Like, that is just freaking fantastic, right? Now, I know Anderson won't send me a crappy sour. He knows better. And because it was Whitechapel and he works with the Whitechapel guys. So the flavors in this are blood orange, strawberry, and vanilla. So when you pour this, it's like a deep, thick-looking blood red beer. And from the very first sip until the very last sip, I was just dumbfounded. And if you go back and watch the review, I actually have a hard time trying to wrap my head around it because it was so good. So to show you how good this thing is, if you said, hey, Shane, you're allowed to have one beer, you can have Blood-Soaked Symphony, or you can have this entire bottle of Utopias. Oh, I'm going to throw up when I say this. I'm going to take the Blood-Soaked Symphony.
Wow.
Well,
If you guys can get this beer, freaking get your hands on it. I know Anderson was touring with Whitechapel recently, and he was at some place. I can't remember if it was a venue or a bar, and they were selling these for $23 US a can.
What?
I think it was brought up in discussion in our group there, and I said, you know what the sad part is that I would pay $23 for that beer.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is that good. It was so good.
Well, when they do it again, because Whitechapel's done beers with a local Chicago brewery, Old Irving, they've done a couple.
Yes.
So if they ever come out with another one, like a Whitechapel Old Irving, I'll grab some and send it your way, Shane.
Oh yeah, please
Like
do.
the ones that I've had have been phenomenal.
Oh, for sure. And like I said, like this, it was collaboration with Zool. I think this is only maybe the second or third Zool beer I've ever had because obviously I can't get them up here. But yeah, Zool does some amazing beers for sure.
Yeah,
Like really, really good.
Blood-Soaked Symphony, 6% ABV.
Yes, sir.
Sour, fruited, average rating 4.23. Gluten-free sour condition on blood orange, strawberry, vanilla.
Wow.
Collaboration with a good friends from the band Whitechapel. Yeah.
Like really, again, really amazing. Blew me away. And by far, for me personally, that was my favorite beer that I had this year.
Shane, you'll be really jealous when I tell you when I met up with Yeti in Asheville, he gave me an extra can of this, so I get to have it twice now.
Son of a bitch. But it's good though. You've had it though, Chase. You'll back me up on this. You'll back me up. It's an amazing beer. It's an amazing beer.
Amazing.
So you're saying Yeti's playing favorites now?
Well, he's got to send one to Chase because fellow redhead, and he has to send one.
Ginger's got to stay together. Ginger's got to stay together.
Right. And I think and of course he sends one to me because I'm like the poor Canadian neighbor that lives upstairs whose parents beat him, so he feels bad. So he's got to send me one every once in a while.
That's why he's short. He had his height beaten out of him as a child.
right. Actually, I like to blame it on my mom's cooking. Actually, my mom was an awful cook. So
Sammy
Right.
said, "A Festivus miracle. Can we please air our grievances, our feats of strength to claim the pole?" So, yeah, Shane's bringing in Festivus with a miracle here now. So,
right?
who knew a sour would be? So somebody got to
Yeah.
record that so somebody knows, because other guys won't believe us in the group. Like, what do you mean Shane said his
It's
favorite beer?
It was.
Well, I can't
It was.
stay too long, fellas, so I'm gonna crack open one of my top 5, and then I'm gonna have to bail. But I think I just uploaded it to you, Rod J. One
Okay.
my top 5 beers, and I'm gonna crack one open now. Wookie Jack that we've had from Firestone Walker, phenomenal black IPA. I mean, it's just one of my favorites. I love it when it comes out every year. Just a great beer. I mean, just phenomenal. It's a black rye IPA. If you like the style, if you like rye,
Mhm.
that's good. Just inject that in my veins.
Yeah, Wookie Jack is a solid beer from them. I enjoyed it. I went through my 6 that I actually received from Firestone, but it definitely hit the spot. Well worth picking up. For anybody that's like a black IPA fan, they did a knock it out of the park job on that one as well. That one comes in right now. So on an average of a 4 as it stands right now
People
out
got
there.
issues. That's just a great damn beer. They got issues.
Out of Untapped, 169,000 people though. That's like one of the hugest numbers I think I've seen on a beer in a long time. 111,000 unique, 8.3% ABV. I think it delivers great. I would have liked more rye out of it. I didn't feel like I got enough rye, but as
You
far
get
as a black
some.
IPA is solid.
Yeah, I agree. Like the rye is faint, but it's there. But just like, I mean, it hits that sweet spot between the dark malts and the hops. It's just like perfectly balanced. Something
Mhm.
like, if this was out all the time, I would drink this year round. And we had that 6-pack from them. I just bought a couple more cans today. They didn't have any more 6-packs left, but they had a couple cans and like a build your own 6-pack. So I'm like, I'll take those last 2, son. I'll put those in my case here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely worth a try there if you happen to grab it out there or see it. But yeah, Wookie Jack.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to take off. I got to cook some dinner. So we'll talk to y'all later. Have a great rest of your holiday season. Happy New Year. Rod, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But cheers, everyone. Have a great holiday season.
All right.
Hey, cheers, Dave.
Merry
All right,
Christmas,
Happy New Year,
my friend.
Yeah, we'll see you.
All right, and Vanessa's back in the house. That's always a good thing. Yeah, but if you get a chance, if you're a black IPA fan, that's definitely a solid one to actually try. I know Chase, I know you got one lined up there.
Yeah, well, so this one I'll spoil Shane's, I guess, future surprise. Well, what I was gonna do was set up Dave to tell you he was sending you a box, and I was gonna actually send you a box. So
Oh, nice.
I guess there'll be no surprise, but I'm gonna put one of these in there because I want to know how this stacks up to you and compared to Bloodsoaked Symphony.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'd be interested to try it, of course.
to our previous topical conversation of Stranger Things. It's called Vecna's Brunch, and it is from a brewery that Shane had another sour from that he really liked.
Dissolver.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's also in that same. Say, I was under the impression that
Oops.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, thanks for my cameo. I had my cameo there for a second.
Who left Rod alone with the switcher? I was under the impression at one point in time that Zool was the only brewery that did the gluten-free sours, but so do they. So this is a gluten-free dessert beer with blueberry, maple, vanilla, brown sugar, and granola.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. So
That sounds actually right up my alley. I'm probably gonna like that.
I know you can't appreciate the Stranger Things reference, but
No,
Yeah.
I don't get it at all.
yeah.
You
But
got-
that's what's in my glass. It's a lot more redder in person. It looks a little darker in there. It's a lot more redder in person. But I have the thing I can share again.
Okay, well, I was going to pull it up, but I'll let you go and
Oh,
pull it up.
sorry.
It's your world, Chase. I'm
And
just
which one
living in
are you? This one.
it.
Vecna's Brunch in collaboration with Atrium Brewing. This literally just got released, so pay no attention to this. This has only been out for about 2 weeks, a week and a
Okay.
half.
That's a pretty good start though at 4.2 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreamed up with our Fruity Tooty brethren, Atrium, and honed in by our cellar team to celebrate the final season of Stranger Things and our big party in Durham this Saturday, 12/20. So that to give you an idea of when they finished it. We wanted to riff on something that harkened back to the show, and obviously redacted brand name Waffles, I'm guessing 11, was the first choice. So we conditioned it on a mountain of vanilla, granola, brown sugar, and vanilla to get a really cool baked goods effect, and then further conditioned on maple syrup and a lot of blueberries. I think there's a blueberry reference in the show. For argument's sake, they're all let's all agree that 11 loves blueberries, or was it Will? Maybe it was the pizza delivery dude. I don't remember the blueberries joke, but the Eggo waffles was the big.
The Eggo waffles is what she loves frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After hearing that description, Shane, do you need a napkin? Are you okay?
Might
Yeah,
be a
I'll be
little
okay.
Homer Simpson drool over there taking. But you can scroll down, Chase. I was gonna say
Oh,
scroll down
sorry.
because it showed your comment on when I pulled it up, or I can pull it up here.
Where? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Far right smells like vanilla cake and cranberry juice. Tastes like a strawberry tart cookie with maple syrup tanginess. Now Shane can drool a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't know how you go wrong with maple syrup in a beer. I'm sorry.
Especially if there's actually real Canadian maple syrup in it.
Yes.
I haven't found out
Oh,
how
yes,
you
I
screwed
went
up
there.
on it yet.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. None of the artificial BS that we have in the States. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, and if there's anyone that can pick out which one it is, it would be Shane.
Yeah.
None of that
Speaking
high
of-
fructose corn syrup crap.
That's
Speaking
right.
of maple, I just finished that 25 pounds of bacon that you brought down or whatever before.
Did you
Was that-
finally get it done? Good for
Finally
you.
got it done this past weekend.
Attaboy.
I pulled the last batch out that was frozen, but yeah, Shane came down with this industrial size, like Costco. Head to the
No,
bunker,
it
box of
wasn't
bacon.
Costco.
No, I'm saying Costco size. Head to the
Yeah.
bunker, box of bacon because you might not be coming out for a while. Like I was like, what am I doing with all this bacon? Me and Todd are like, I got it too. Like, what are you gonna
Freeze
do?
it and cook it.
Yeah, it was so
that
good
from,
though. It
Did
was
that
so
come
good.
from the medium pink market?
Yes, that's correct.
So good. That's like the best bacon I've ever had. Yeah.
They do a good bacon, and well, I mean, everybody enjoyed it at the get together that me and Ray hosted last year. So
Yeah.
that's why I brought it down. Like, yeah, I said this is like awesome bacon that these guys do.
Yeah. Yeah. I already love bacon anyway, but the Canadian bacon versus what we get in the States, big difference, folks. Big difference.
Bacon from Canada, not Canadian bacon. Two different
Yeah,
things.
not Canadian bacon, which is like ham in the States. So
It is ham in the States.
yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are the only one that called it Canadian bacon. We don't call it Canadian bacon up here.
No, that's ham.
That's ham.
Canadian
It's only the
bacon is
Americans that call it
female
Canadian bacon. Yes, that's right, Ray. Female.
Canadian bacon is female bacon.
We don't make the rules. We just live by them. So
No, I get it. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you guys specifically.
And,
Just as a whole. In general.
Just as a whole.
did you already do your second one, Ray? Did you already have another one there that you did?
Well, you know
or-
what? Let me go somewhere a little bit controversial because I know we're all about the craft
Ooh.
beer stuff, but
Uh-oh.
I actually hit on, and it
Uh-oh.
makes me sad, but yeah, I know these tips. It's fine, but I hit on a macro lager this year that I really enjoy, and if you'll give me permission to share there,
Macro lager. I'm out.
Absolutely not.
I had a funny feeling you guys were going to do that. It kills me, but if Rod could, if Rod could see fit, it's this one.
Really?
Now,
Okay.
unfortunately, they're owned by Sapporo now, which takes them right offshore. I was always a big Alexander Keys fan, but they've been bought out as well. So that just leaves Moosehead really as the last kind of Canadian-owned macro-ish brewery. But this has been like, look how nice that is. How could you not like that? And look what they've put on the screen. Like there's a beaver and a maple leaf, and they've actually called it Canadian Lager now. I know, I can see your tears, Shane. I can see, but
I don't mind. I actually don't mind Sleeman. Like
It's-
if I go to somebody's house and they hand me a Sleeman, I'm like, oh, Sleeman, great. I'm actually okay with it. I don't mind Sleeman.
yeah, I was really disappointed when I actually learned. I got digging, and I was like, I bet you they've been bought out. And they're owned by an offshore company now. I mean,
Mhm.
there's worse companies. I don't think Sapporo is a horrible company. I've not really dug into it, but yeah, it is what it is, and it's just my daily drinker now. So
Yeah. Right now,
And it's all right.
Sapporo's-
It's not.
they still
ahead,
left
go ahead.
Stone. Well, I was saying Sapporo's that still left Stone alone for the most part. Although I forgot what company they were doing that they did like made him pull up stakes. I can't remember who it was out west, but it's it's a company, it's a corporation, and it's dollar sensitive. But some of the ones that are having success, they leave alone and hopefully don't do anything to change it up, because you do have some of these macros enforcing in different ingredients to cut costs, and people are noticing on some things, but
yeah,
But there's some macro. I mean, every beer's got a spot, right? So again, you have to satisfy only one person, you and your taste buds. That's why the whole thing about beer is like, drink what you like, but don't be a dick type thing, right? So
Yeah.
let people
no.
enjoy their beers actually enjoying. And we have a lot of people. I know a lot of craft brewers that when they're on downtime, they're drinking macros. So again, it just happens.
100%.
Oh, they all
Yeah.
all the brewers down here, especially the ones that I've become friends with, they're all High Life fans.
Mm-hmm.
They're all throwing back High Life. They're shot.
Yeah, they all drink. They all drink high. They told us that when we were down there. They all drink High Life. All the brewers. They all drink High Life.
said that, cousin.
No. The guys at Southern Tier. The guys at where was that one place? The place with the two girl brewers. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
North Carolina or South Carolina?
It's all the same to me.
Don't tell North Carolina or South Carolina first.
Well, no, I never knew what part of what Carolina we were in.
I mean, Liability doesn't have two girl brewers, but that
No, it wasn't Liability.
Say that.
Magnetic South. That was it. It was Magnetic South. Yeah. They all drink High Life.
Yeah.
I think the guy, the first place we went to, Rockers, I think he was a High Life drinker too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that seems to be the go-to for all the brewers down there.
Yeah. Well,
Isn't that Brian's like anti-beer?
Probably.
Brian, he's like against High Life.
Yeah, there's one that he's highly against. I can't remember what it was. They had like a beer club or something, and he stopped drinking for a little bit, and when he came back to it, he tried to cash in his points, and they were like, "Nope, sorry."
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, it was a story. I can't remember. I think it was High Life.
It could be.
Is
Right.
High Life the champagne of beers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
I think you're right, yeah.
Wait.
Yes, it's champagne beers. It's High Life. Yeah.
What's banquet beers thing? What's
They're Coors Banquet. I mean, they got the stubby, but I don't know if they have anything like
Stubby.
that's what they call like the little stub bottle.
Yeah.
they
Yeah, the
have.
stubby bottles. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Johnny Lawrence beer.
Yeah, they call it Coors Original up here now. It's not called
Yeah,
Banquet
Coors
anymore.
Original. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a golden beer or something. It was something, but it wasn't like the champagne beer. That's always been High Life for that. Remember, France was pouring out Miller bottles a couple of years ago because they were upset because they had champagne on that beer. And I'm like, Miller don't care. You bought the bottles. You would have poured them out. That doesn't do anything.
You go right ahead.
Yeah, go right ahead. Get all the mice drunk or rats or whatever. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, why don't you buy a double batch from us and do that?
Right. But Miller High Life always has, for me, it has like a spot anyway, because as a kid, when I first started drinking beer, like taking those, sips and stuff like you would usually have with your parents or grandparents, my grandparents always had Miller High Life in the little bottles. So it's like, go get me a High Life out of the fridge and open up for them and take a little sip on the way back, right? So, yeah. So that always brings back good memories of Miller High Life.
My favorite macro lager was Gansett.
Oh yeah, and a side star of Jaws too, because a lot of people picked up and Jaws started drinking Magnuson
Really?
after that. Yeah, that's what Quentin drank. Was Narragansett. That's the beer he drank. That's what he had. Yeah,
He died like within a few months of Jaws coming out.
was it that? Did he? Was it that
Huh?
fast? I can't remember when he died. Did he die
It
that
was
fast
very-
afterwards?
It was very, very close to when the film came out.
Yeah, he was a good actor though.
Sorry to interrupt. Canada won, Czechia nothing.
Woo! I didn't know. I thought you were watching the bowl game because that's a touchdown sign in the States.
That was just arms raised in excitement. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I'm like, oh, Shane's watching a bowl game over there.
No.
Goal
No,
would be like one
Yeah.
arm forward pointing towards the net. That would be a goal.
That's right. Well, it's hard to do on a small screen.
Yeah.
That almost looks like I gotta make sure I do one and not two because that's Australian football, right?
Yes.
I think Coors Bank was a decent macro. I mean, I'll enjoy it time to time. A lot of the bars will do stuff like, $2 25-ounce pours of Coors Bank, but I'm like, well, shoot, I'll drink that. That don't bother me none. So, yeah. I
It's
prefer
tasty.
Coors to Bud.
Yep.
And it works. So, I don't complain. And let's see here. And then is it just me now for a second beer? Oh, the one that you had there. I think I got the right one, Ray. So here's the thing also for watching is kind of like, again, it's Untapped. So you can't always just go with Untapped on stuff as well. For the most part, I mean, I say you got to try stuff yourself if you really want to get it. But Untapped, average on that one was like a 309. The right one here. But it's macros are always kind of hit downward on Untapped too.
Sure.
And it's kind of like when I went up there and I had Shane, you sent me one as well. The red ale that I had.
The Rickards.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like Molson Coors when I had it. It was tasting fine on tap, and then I found out it was Molson Coors. I'm like, okay, so macros can still make some good beers,
Mhm.
And when I sat there at the bar and had on draft, it was fine. It was decent. So yeah.
Yeah, Rickards is my beer I have on tap if I go to a restaurant or something that doesn't have craft. That's just my go-to.
Yeah. And speaking of Untapped, it's kind of funny. I saw there was a story that came out, or someone made a comment online that was going around some of the Facebook beer groups. Like somebody was blaming like Untapped for why some of the breweries are getting slammed on their beer like that and everything. And it's like, I'm pretty sure it's not Untapped. I'm pretty sure it's probably your beer is up to par with you think it is compared to what people are drinking. Because most people you talk with, they're like, they may look at Untapped and they're going to, a lot of them don't really follow it for the ratings as much as more to find out more information maybe about a beer. Because in the end, you have to taste it yourself because your palate is what you're trying to satisfy. So just kind of funny. But yeah, but sometimes when Untapped, people do put some stupid stuff out there. And it's just like, you shouldn't be posting, you shouldn't be commenting because you probably don't know how things are supposed to taste. I get that. So
Right.
People also don't understand that like Untapped is the people's ranking. You know, if they want rankings that are
People champ.
based on how the beer should be, they need to go on Beer Advocate.
Right.
You know, they're two completely different venues.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Untapped actually owns Beer Advocate now too, though. But they let them do
Oh.
what they're doing over there.
Wow,
Yeah, they
that's
bought
competition.
they bought them like a couple of years ago. People don't realize it, but they bought them out. And then the other
Oh,
one used to
geez.
be the Rape Beer. They got bought out by AB and Bev, so everybody's kind of against that because AB and Bev own them. But yeah, Beer Advocate is definitely more involved in what people actually kind of put stuff into. But it's kind of like, I meant to mention this when Dave was here, like the Wookie Jack. It's a 3-time Great American Beer Fest winner. So it's, again, the average rating was a 4 out there, but it's the Great American Beer Fest. The judges are rating that like 3 times it's won gold. So it's kind of like they're probably on to something over here. So, but if you look at just the number, you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to try that. It might not be good. Well, no, trust me, it's good. So just always remember that when you go out there. As I said, for me, Untapped, I post my opinion on stuff, but I usually am just doing it for me. And then also keeping notes. I don't want to do a whole note thing in a note log or whatever, right? You just do it on the phone and just anytime you want to go back, you can see that there. But
that's why I don't miss. That's why I don't miss a check-in, because I will forget.
yeah.
You know what's even easier, Chase? Just do like me. Don't even have Untapped on your phone.
Yeah, but then I have to remember it. I'm not going to remember.
No, you
it.
just don't check them in ever.
But see, I like to check them in to remember.
No, I get it. I totally
Yeah.
get it. I'm just my ADHD won't allow me to do that because I walk away and I'm like, oh crap.
Well, it's funny when I buy
Yeah.
beer, I look on Untapped, like, did I buy this beer before? And if I see it's like marked on Untapped, then it's like, go to YouTube. Did I do a review on this beer before? So yeah, I got to get double system in play. So
Yeah, Paul and I are at that point right now where it's like, dang, did we do this? No, we've never done this. Oh yeah, we've done this. No, we haven't done this. Now we got to search.
Yeah.
I can say it'll be 11 years in March for me doing the YouTube, and I've only bought a beer twice, one time.
Wow, good
Which
for
is-
you.
Yeah,
Impressive.
yeah. So, which isn't easy.
So
And
you've
for-
only liked one beer enough to buy it a second time?
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much.
I've
Rod's
usually
got a fussy palate. He's got a fussy palate. That's all.
Apparently.
I've usually got a pretty good memory towards recalling if I've had the beer before. Once in a blue moon, I've been burned by it, but for the most part, I can usually remember on the spot if I've had it before.
Well, I
Yeah.
would hope so. You're like 25 years old. You should have a
Oh,
good memory still.
You're too kind.
I was just gonna say, not that anybody cares except for Ray. They just tied it up 1-1, and 15 seconds later, it's now 2-1 for Canada.
Sweet.
I thought you said
It's
it was
like-
over. I thought you said Canada just won.
No, not
No,
over.
it just started. It just started at 8:30.
Oh,
So what is it?
No, just-
What is it? Is it hockey?
Yes, hockey.
Yeah, World Juniors. World
World
Juniors.
Juniors, yeah.
Because you said World
appreciate the
Juniors, but you
update,
never
Shane,
said
'cause
you never said World Juniors was earlier.
Sorry, I'm Canadian. Just automatically assume every sport I talk about is hockey.
Dave just said, "I know what it is," and you're like, "Okay, thanks, Dave." And that was
It's
the end
either
of it. We heard
hockey
of
or
it.
curling.
that was the end of it.
Yeah, hockey or curling. You're absolutely right. 100%.
Now I do like some curling. I do like watching some curling. I don't know
I
why,
do-
but it's
I enjoy
it's like
curling. Ray curls
shuffleboard,
every week.
Shuffleboard on ice. Shuffleboard on ice. Yeah.
It's,
Ray
it's
curls
Canadian
everything.
ice bowling. Canadian
I-
ice bowling.
I've played curling. It is not easy.
No,
It's
it's
not.
not. I haven't played in a couple of years, but I was on like 4 leagues, during the same year. Like I was just like every day I'm out curling. I haven't curled in probably 2 or 3 years now, I guess now. But yeah, Ray still.
I know they got
curls
some
every
curling
week.
clubs in the States now. I've never been to one, but you can they got things where you get together, you can do I guess competitive curling against each other and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah,
I play every
it's
Tuesday
fun.
night.
It's pretty interesting.
It's a lot of fun, and it's 100 times harder than it looks.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
imagine. Yeah, yeah. So is
But
it
it's
better?
fun.
Is it better be the push guy or the brooms guy?
The
Like
push.
the guy,
Well,
the
you
guy
do it
that
all.
pushes off.
You have to do both.
But which role do you enjoy more? Like being a push guy or the brooms guy?
Yeah, but you do them all. You do them all.
You
Everybody
do 'em all.
sweeps. Everybody
You
throws.
do them, but no, you do them all. But which one do you prefer? You can play
Well-
football and you can catch and you can run. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer to run? Do you prefer to catch? Do you prefer to throw?
Well, nobody likes to sweep.
I do.
Oh, is that the Bev? See,
Oh,
there you go.
You know what? No, I like sweeping because no, if you can get good at sweeping, you can really influence what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
yeah.
And and that's why I like sweeping, because I can sweep pretty good, And anybody on my team never could sweep as good as I could. So I was like my little pride kind of thing.
I tell you, there's a muscle over here, and I'm not sure what it's called.
That's
But
the
the first
lats.
couple of weeks every year, I just call it the lower bubicus muscle because I don't know what it's actually called, but holy moly.
Yeah, that would be your lats area there, Ray.
I thought the lats were back here.
Right here.
I like-
Well, what are you saying? Right in here, right?
No, it's
That's
like up and under
Oh,
here.
under,
the
under,
bubicus.
under your pecs? Your pecs?
It's under your lower. It's your lower bubicus.
The lower bubicus.
That's the freaking best name. for
Rob, we
muscle
better
ever.
see an Opus clip for Bubicus.
I'm going to need a new medical term.
My lower bubicus muscle.
Rod, we better see an Opus clip for Bubicus.
Yeah, there you go. Bubicus. New medical term. Yeah, clip that, Opus clip. We'll get that right out there too in a short. The beer that I had here, like the second one that I was intrigued with, which is actually, it is an old classic. I've had it before, but coming back to Ohio after a number of years, it was like, I wonder if it still keeps up, because there's been some things that have changed in some of the different breweries, but still tried and true, it still works and it still is really great. And that is from our Great Lakes, because you have Great Lakes in Canada, but our Great Lakes
sir.
Brewing and the Chill Wave Double IPA. One of the more phenomenal beers I enjoy from the double IPA style. I have it rated higher than what they have here, average rated 4.01, 9% ABV. This baby is just smooth. It's got the fruitiness to it. It's got that still a West Coast type feel, but it get like a little bit more of a fruity push out. It's just put together with the tropical hops coming into play. It's just a perfect beer to actually sit back and enjoy when you want that double IPA type feel and you want to sit back and just put your feet up and enjoy. This is one I've always got a kick out. I don't know, Chase, if you've had this one over the years, but Great Lakes, I know Yeti has probably had it up there since he's in Cleveland, but it is such a phenomenal double IPA. And Great Lakes does so many good beers anyway. This one has almost 200,000 people that checked this in, 101,000 unique. So to have a 4 over that period of time tells you how good, solid it actually is. If you get a chance to check that one out, I would definitely say that is one to pull out or pick up. And they have some other great double IPA stuff they're actually doing there. I had the return of the Lake Erie Monster this year, which was also pretty good, but Chill Wave is definitely one of my favorites from them. And of course, they also have the Nafarasi Red Ale, which I didn't get this year, but that's always a solid one to get. If you're an Imperial Red Ale fan, you want to get the Nafarasi. That's just well done overall.
It's funny. I was actually just thinking to myself that Shane and I should probably get together and do a jump across the ditch and buy some beers and try out some of these beers that we can't get up here. So
Across the ditch.
Yeah, because like to Cleveland is not that far, right? For you guys, I'd say
Well, I
that
know that
relative.
yeah, but do we even need to go that far? Like there's some really good liquor stores and just over the ditch.
Oh
like,
no, you might be
within
able to
the
get that
hour.
actually. You might be able to get that actually with their distribution. It might be like upstate New York,
Yeah,
or PA
Yeah.
even.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could do that.
yeah.
we could
'cause
do
they have
that.
a real good
Take a day trip.
distribution.
Yeah, a little road trip.
Yeah.
Go to
Find a
Mortalis.
brewery to stop at while we're out.
Go to
Yeah, and-
Mortalis.
Go to where?
Mortalis.
Mortalis. Where's that?
Can't
Mortalis.
be that far, can it?
Mortalis in New York, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mortalis. What do you go other half too there in New York as well?
But the other
Where
half's
is
not up by
Mortalis
them.
Brewing?
I thought they did one like in near Albany. I thought they put a location up near Albany.
It's in
unless I'm
Avon.
It's
mistaken.
far for them to get to Albany.
Yeah,
Well,
I
they
was
go
thinking they were coming down. They had to come down. They have to go east also. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
right.
so their
Yeah.
main brewery is in Avon, New York, but they've got a tap room in Buffalo,
Yeah,
1250
Buffalo's
Niagara Street. So
yeah, Buffalo's where
that's not
Joe
far.
usually goes.
No.
So yes, it's Buffalo. Yeah.
That's freaking no time to get to Buffalo.
and it's perfect, Shane. They're popular for their fruited sours.
Fantastic.
are. No, Shane, you will put the Hydra and the Demi Hydra series up there.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Although
Like I said,
they do
I'll
need
always try a sour. I will always try styles that I don't like.
No,
I will,
those are
and I will continue to do it because I will eventually. I much like this one, and like I said, even that Flanders, even though I really didn't like it too much, it was the best one I had. So I will continue to try styles I don't like.
Well, that's the
Apparently-
thing. You always. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ray.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, apparently Mortalis does mead as well. So
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say with the Shane thing. Yeah, I mean, doing the styles, and I use like Shannon as an example. Shannon hated like IPAs until she had Bell's Two Hearted.
No, it's a good
And
beer.
then she was like, "Oh,
That's a great beer."
I was like, "That's an IPA." She's like, "Really?" Like she really enjoyed it, so she still likes that beer, from I believe. So yeah, sticking with stuff, trying different stuff. Not every beer is going to always be that definitive style, possibly, because someone's going to do something different. It might grab you with a different version of that style. And shout out to What's Your Beer in the House. Cheers.
Speaking of Todd and Shannon,
Hey, they're there. I thought they
There
were
you
busy
are, right
tonight.
there. Look at that. They're their local brew. What local brewery are you at there in the Louisville
Oh,
or
I-
Indiana area?
I'm gonna guess. Let me guess. They're at Donham Day.
Over the other one? Their other one used to be Perpetual, right? Lady of, what was it?
They're
Perpetual Hop.
Perpetual Hops. Yeah.
Yeah, Perpetual Hops. I mean, that used to be their local spot. Could be a different one.
I'm gonna guess they're at Donham Day. They do go there, and that's a great place. Amazing pizza at that place. Oh my god, really good.
Unfortunately, they're going to be. It had to be Todd's responded. Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Which one is it?
Donham Day.
Right.
Is it that one? Okay.
Yeah, it's right there.
Because I said the other one. He didn't say which one it was for sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they great little brewery. Small, the tiny little place, but great beer, and their pizza is top of the charts. It's really good.
yeah. Is that the one their friends are working that they came up with too? That they've been doing some different stuff. I think. Or is that a different one?
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah. I know they go to Donham Day quite a bit, and they
Okay.
they have a lot of
Bottom day. Okay.
yeah. They have a lot of. I know I've seen them post stuff about like euchre tournaments, and I think they did some golf or something like that. So they do a lot of stuff with their community, right? So it's a nice
Yeah.
that I like in a brewery.
You guys play euchre in Canada?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't learn euchre until so it's 2025. So I was probably about like 2005. So it took 20 years ago or whatever. I'd never played, like, growing up on the East Coast. We play like spades, or you would
Okay, yeah.
play, or you play like hearts. Never knew what
Hearts, yeah.
euchre was until I came to the Midwest, and we play. They told me how to play during one of our softball tournaments. The softball thing, we do a softball tournament. You play like 3 or 4 games in a day, so you have time in between. They told me to play euchre, and then it's like they're kicking out people. Like, you can kick out partners in euchre. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Like, they're getting upset with their partners, they just kick them out. Like, okay, you're not helping me out. You're out of here. Like, you can't do that in spades. You got to keep playing with that person whether they know what they're doing or not. So,
Right.
yeah.
No, I think I learned how to play euchre when I was like
Oh, nice.
early teens, like 13, 14 maybe.
Okay.
Definitely by the time I was in high school, because everybody played euchre in high school during lunch.
See, I learned first year of college.
Did you?
It was it was our backstage game between scene changes.
But it's a nice game because it's involved enough, but it's pretty quick. Like, you can get a game done. Like, it's not like a 2-hour game, right? You can get it done in half an hour if you just slam through it.
Yeah. Well, how about euchre? Euchre's a more peaceful game. You don't almost get into fights with euchre. I've seen people almost get into fights in spades.
I've seen almost euchre fights too,
Yeah.
and half of them I cause half of them, but that's okay. Because quite often I'll get partnered with my wife, right? Like we'll do like couples, right? And
You didn't,
we'll-
you didn't kick Suette out of a game, did you?
no, but I'll be
Okay.
like, we'll get absolutely destroyed on one round. And my favorite line is, "Oh my God, this game is so hard when you're playing against 3 people."
Oh, whoa.
Ouch.
he doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't just fight during the match.
Yeah.
He fights after they go home too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And you didn't
To
have
be
to
fair-
walk home after. You didn't have to walk home after that.
To be fair, my partners probably said the same thing about me. So
it's one of my
Shut
favorite
up.
lines in euchre. It's hard to play against 3 people.
Well, shout out to Todd, because Todd's actually got the porter on tap that he helped brew. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
That
I
is
forgot about
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Ray says, "Is it good?"
It's drinkable. All right, I need to grab another beer, my friends. Actually, I should tell you about
Yes.
the beer I just finished. Actually,
Yes.
because it's kind of a unique beer. It was just okay. I'm glad I didn't take the time to review it. Sorry, Jason, if you're watching. So one of the guys at work recently came back from Taiwan and brought me back a couple beers. So this one's just called Gold Medal Taiwan beer. Very you don't have to zoom in. It's a very nondescript kind of can.
Like
But that's the only.
It sounds like a Heineken.
It says distinctive flavor, light lager beer, Gold Medal Taiwan beer, and everything else is in Chinese. So, but it was okay. It was nothing special. It was an average. Like I would have rated it 2.5 or something. Nothing special about it.
just like a lager. You said?
Yeah,
fine.
just a kind of not as good as a Coors Light. I don't think.
Mhm.
If I had to compare, I think I'd rather have a Coors Light than this, but just barely. I mean, I would still drink this. I mean, it's not. It's a lager. It's not exciting to me.
Now, is that like a macro over there in Taiwan where they're at, or is that like a?
I'm going
know?
to assume so.
I'm just wondering. I look at the green and white, and I'm like,
Like I
how
said,
did they get away with that label? Because you could easily think it was a Heineken if you'd have grabbed it.
Yeah,
I
Gold
think in
Medal.
the U.S. how they go after each other when they're like things are too close. That looks like pretty much a knockoff.
Yeah, like I would have to
Oh,
scan the
so-
can. Like I can't like literally. Besides that little bit of English on the label, it's all this stuff on the side. It's all
Yeah.
Chinese with no English. So I mean, it's from Taiwan. I don't expect it to have English on it. But I don't even know what the company is that makes this. I can't read it.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna mute on.
Okay. So
Cool.
why Shane grabs that? Anybody else got another beer they want to talk about?
Well,
Sure.
I might as well talk about my top
Go ahead,
IPA of the year. I'm gonna jump right in because I want to jump on this one.
Chase is like, I'm ready.
Sorry, go ahead, Chase. You go. You go, Chase.
Go ahead.
No, it's fine. You go.
Chase was eager. He was waiting to pounce in. Right. Get out of here, young buck.
I go, sure. And Ray goes like, well, I've got this IPA.
Do it, buddy. You do it. You go.
Well, we'll ping it back and forth because I've got like a couple stouts to go over.
You said what?
We'll ping it back and forth. Ray will be the meat in a nutmeg sandwich.
What? I took my
think I
earbuds
like
out for like
that.
30. I took my earbuds out for 30 seconds. You guys were talking about making a sandwich. What the hell?
That's all right, Tom. We know you wanted to be here. That's all right.
It's all good, Todd. We still love you, buddy. Don't worry. See you in a couple months.
Yeah. You can put your favorite beers in the comment, Todd, if you want to, too.
Did the share not work? Oh, there.
I got you.
Going.
You.
I didn't know you had to.
Look at this. You're the only one that's
He's gonna
had
give
it.
permission.
Interesting.
They're actually really terrible about creating their own check-in. So this is actually a check-in I made. And probably no one else did it because I forgot to write the year on it because they do it every year.
Okay.
And
Ew.
this one, I mean, as you could see, they put in about half a dozen barrels. And this was the most, to me, one of the most subtle ones they've done. Because
Okay.
there was the one they did 2 years last year, I think I missed, but 2 years ago, it was heat right off the rip, and I loved it. This one was fine. It was very good, but it was definitely for a more moderate palate because the peppers were there, but they definitely were not as hot as they were 2 years ago.
Okay. So you got the
Beer-
cinnamon, the cayenne, and the ancho, which are pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
And
beer
it
should not be
tastes like peppers. It's not like you drink it and you just get spice and heat. Like it actually tastes like a pepper.
So not too spicy for you or anything like that, or
Me, shit, I could have it be more spicy.
Paul and I have-
I like a good pepper kick, so I'm definitely
Yeah.
on board with that.
Yeah, Paul and I did a honey habanero beer from the Frank Brewing Company, and beer should not be spicy.
I think I've had that one.
You can have spicy beer,
Oddly
but
enough.
it's a fine line to walk. So
Yeah.
I go back and I talk about when I had the Ballast Point habanero sculpin. They kind of went over that line, I think, on the spice to what it should have been. But then when I had the Masthead jalapeno IPA and their double jalapeno double IPA, they nailed it perfectly.
I've had one that was too much.
Yeah, I've
I've
had one that was a Serrano pepper beer before too. That was too much as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a fine line to actually make it work. But when you do make it work, chef's kiss. It comes off nicely. At least that's been my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Hi, Shannon.
Hello, Shannon.
Shannon!
Shannon says hi. But yeah. So Ray, Chase has put his out there too. You don't have to run him over this time.
No, I didn't mean to. It just sort of happened, you know.
Oh, I
These
think
things
that's
happen. But so I mean, this I had to put this one goes on my list of best beers every single year. This was the actual beer that tipped me into the craft beer, liking the IPAs.
Wow.
I stumbled across it.
Oh, I should know what this is.
You do know what this is.
I know, but I can't remember what it is.
You've had it. You know it.
Oh yeah, I know it. I just can't remember what the hell it is.
Drum roll.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew it. I should have known it. God damn it.
Here it is. This is what it looks like in the glass.
The Rod J glass.
It's absolutely it's the Rod J glass.
Sinister
You know,
Minister.
It's a straight up IPA, 80-ish something IBUs, does not hit that hard. It was actually when they first introduced this beer, it was a little bit stronger in the ABV. And I think they dropped it shortly afterwards just to get a little more penetration into the LCBO.
Great set penetration.
I know, right?
As Shane's off camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was reaching for a pen. I have to make notes. You guys know I forget.
Work it into the LCBO. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah. So this past summer, funnily enough, they released the more Sinister Minister.
Ooh.
Oh, did they really?
Is
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that.
And it was very, very, very close to the initial recipe. And I think it came in at like 8.2% and 95 IBUs. So it was, but again, it was like, wow. that's
Right in
really
my
not-
wheelhouse.
Yeah, it was like, you would have loved it, Shane.
Oh, absolutely.
They did not can it.
Oh, really? Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, they went,
just draft only.
yeah, they went in-house only.
I had that happen to me once before when Liability did the double version of Mortal Wombat. They only did it the one time and they didn't can it and they've never done it since. And I asked Jared every time, can you please make this again? Because it was so good.
Yep.
Hey, Chase, have you had the Sinister Minister? That
No,
one we're just talking about. Okay.
I've never seen that can in my life.
Just so you know, I have it written down on my pad here, Sinister Minister for Chase. You would love it.
Okay.
It's a nice bitter Westie. So I was thinking of you, so I'll try and grab you up a package maybe in a month or so. I'll get a collection for you.
Okay.
Send it down.
Yeah, let's talk, Shane. We'll get something together to send out to these guys.
So here's the Sinister Minister unfiltered, aggressively hopped IPA, vibrant and perfectly balanced, poured in rustic orange color with an exclusive multi backbone, dry hop to finish, testifying the dynamic citrus, floral, and stone fruit notes with resinous pine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so this one,
that's exactly what you get out of that beer too.
Yeah.
Exactly what that description is.
yeah. So this one came in average 375 out there.
That's low.
12,000. Yeah, 9,400.
Yeah, I think it's better than that.
Yeah.
Well,
I've actually had that one when I was up there when I went with Ray. I'd probably have to have it again. I had the taster, but I gave it a 3.5 when I had it. I have to see.
So I think with that one, maybe the bitterness might throw some people off because it is a pretty bitter beer. But it was 85.
I'm used to the bitter type stuff though too. I think it was a taster that I had, and I don't know because I was having the other one. It was part of a flight that I had on stuff too there. So
Yeah, that can
but
mess you up
3.5
too,
is not 3.5 is not a terrible score for me though because 3.5 is a decent beer. Just to give
for
it a
sure.
try too. Yeah.
Oh, and
I like seeing
from my
I like seeing
American
the
friends.
similar beers stuff that comes down. Like when you were looking at that, there was a little column on the right hand side of the screen there with the similar beers. I like to look over there to see what else pops up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me pull it back
Like-
up here.
Yeah, so I can search see if I can find that stuff up here.
Yeah, because one is Bellwoods, which is up there with you guys.
Yeah, Bellwoods makes some great beers.
Oh, Bellwood's great. Yeah.
So it's got like Acid House from Bellwoods.
Okay, I
Yeah.
haven't tried that one. Their Jutsu is a really, really nice IPA.
Yeah, and the double Jutsu is good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Double Jutsu's fantastic. There's actually a couple of places locally now that have Jutsu on tap.
Oh, really? Oh, excellent.
Actually, there's a
okay.
Japanese barbecue place on Lundy's Lane now, Shane.
Mm.
And they've got Jutsu on Wednesdays for $5 a pint,
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out.
and 60-cent wings in all of your Asian crazy flavors.
No pigeon wings.
No
Mm-mm.
pigeon wings.
I,
Those
I
pigeon
can't.
wings will never go
Oh my
away.
god, I'm sorry.
Um,
I didn't realize the wings were that small at that place. It was just
Oh, they were
convenient to go
small.
there.
It
They were
was-
terrible.
was like
No,
the
they weren't
munch-
they
it was
were
like, it was
terrible.
like
They
the
were
munchkins
small.
of chickens. Like I don't know what they did. They like
Those-
raided like the dwarf section or something of the grocery store.
Those were like the smallest wings I'd ever. And again, I don't go to Taps very often because it's downtown Niagara Falls. I don't go down there very often. But I didn't realize the wings were going to be that small, or I would have maybe gotten us to a different venue. But hey, we had a couple of beers. We had
It
some
was
pigeon
fine.
wings.
It was a good
It was all
time.
good.
It was the experience.
so
and stuff,
good.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. They were. It was embarrassing. Though, like, oh my god, this thing is so goddamn small.
You know what?
I mean,
These things happen.
They tasted good, but I remember picking up and I was like, "This is it."
You get like a quarter mouthful of meat, right?
Oh yeah.
And
I will
I'm just
say though,
thinking-
but none of you guys had them. Well, I guess Shane was the only one that was there, but nobody had the wings at Sierra Nevada. But their wings are also pretty small.
Oh, were they
But
really?
But those were delicious though. They weren't as small as the ones at Taps. Not even close.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's not. Wait, somebody did have them?
With the wings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh had them.
Oh, that's right.
Josh had. I stole one.
Okay, I stole one.
I actually have. Well, when I did that music video, one of the parts in it is Josh taking the wing and taking a big lick and then shoving it in his mouth and ripping all the meat off of it. It was sexy as hell.
Oh shit. Shout out
But there-
username Mary
Butt
Lake
chugs.
Christmas. Butt chugging. Get a shot. I think he's supposed to go the other way, but hey,
The hell
if
is
it
butt
works-
chugging?
He's
Don't do
drinking
that,
a
that'll
lot
kill
of-
you.
He's drinking a lot of beers, what he's saying, but slang. American slang, right?
Yeah, definitely American slang.
It's like
Is it-
essentially playing catch up. You're like, when you go to a party and everybody started like an hour and a half ahead of you, and you're like, I gotta catch up. That's what he's doing, catching up right now.
Yeah,
But
Okay, because up here, butt chugging is like beer enemas. That'll kill you.
Well, I would say I wouldn't go into Urban
Yeah.
Dictionary. and look. If you go to Urban
Exactly.
Dictionary, it's gonna be something totally different.
right?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, Shane, did you have another one there as well?
I don't. I actually just had my two featured ones, but I will talk about one. I don't have the can.
Okay.
So you guys know my number one, my number two beer. My actually number three beer, Chase is very familiar with. Believe it or not, another goddamn sour. Two of my three top beers this year. Yeah, two of my three beers this year were sours. This particular one, I tried when we were at Dissolver down at the get together, and it was a key lime pie beer called Twisted Engine, and it was. I love key lime pie, and it was just such a delicious beer. Chase can back me up on this. You get the key lime pie, you get the graham. It's got a nice mouthfeel to it. It was nice and smooth to drink. And I grabbed a couple and I brought them back with me to, for myself and of course to give away to a couple friends and stuff. But yeah, I had that and something else at Dissolver. I can't remember what the other one was, but the other one I don't even remember it, so it obviously wasn't that good. But the Twisted Engine was just absolutely delicious. If you like key lime pie and that kind of beer. It was really tart, just on the edge of sour. But I think they even could have made it just maybe a little bit more sour, and I still would have been okay with it because the flavor in it was so good. I really enjoyed it.
I like the flavor of the lime, but what let me down about that is that the meringue which was very present in the aroma. I didn't.
Oh,
get
yes,
any of
yes,
it.
I forgot about
didn't
that.
get any of it in the flavor.
I did get a bit of it in the flavor, but yeah, you're on the aroma. It's right there too. I forgot about the meringue on that. It was
Yeah.
so good, so good.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I'm glad Rod pulled that up on Untapped because I didn't hear Twisted Engine. I heard Twisted Engine.
Engine.
Yeah. I was like, that's an odd name for a beer.
What did I say engine?
It was engine. Twisted
Well,
engine.
you said engine, but that's not what I heard for some
Was
reason.
your
so-
engine?
Oh, so is it engine?
And Asheville
That's a-
Brewery would
we-
never
we
say
had some of them
Twisted
engines.
controversial.
And Ray, you're talking about account username being drunk?
Ray is drunk.
Well,
Ray's drunk.
But Twisted Engine,
Just an engine.
free key lime, tangerine cheesecake, and vanilla sour. Average score 4.15.
Yeah,
So
very good beer.
definitely- Got some people that
it's-
definitely love it. 6% ABV.
yeah, if that's a tart beer, I think that's a sour I might like. If
You
it's
would-
got
yeah,
that weird funky sour, I would not like it.
It's
No,
not
it wasn't.
funky.
It wasn't
It's not
overly. No, it wasn't overly sour, and it was so good. And again, mind blown sour. Maybe I'm just finally after 6 years, I'm getting used to sours. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, your
I mean,
palate's probably changed too.
No,
so-
but it's funny because I can grab another sour from that's it's kind of comparable, like not super sour, but just tart, and I will absolutely hate it. But the flavor in these two sours that I had this year were just phenomenal. Again, if I say a sour is good, you guys should all be freaking running out and getting it because you know it's got to be goddamn phenomenal if I like it.
You're not
See, I
lying.
think that's the thing for me. If there's flavor there, I can drink it.
Yes,
If it's
that's
just
correct.
sour, if it just tastes like the beer is off and they threw some fruit in it to try and sell it still, that's my problem.
Yes,
Well,
that's the
and
same problem. I've got.
I think the crux there is that the traditional sour has been what Ray described as what he doesn't like. Like that's like the traditional way to make one is that really pungent, tart, kind of puckery sourness, and that can turn people off because you don't taste anything other
Well,
than maybe lemon.
Right, and then you get through the beer, like even if you get like down to even to halfway or 3/4, and you're like, that sourness hasn't gone away, and I'm getting no flavor out of this beer. It's not an enjoyable experience for me.
And your
I wanna
palate's
have-
gone.
I don't mind okay, you get a big punch of sour at the beginning, and then after like the third sip or maybe the fourth sip, you're like, oh, okay, I'm getting that little bit of raspberry in there. Oh my god, that's nice back in there because now the sourness has gone away a little bit because you're getting used to it. But a lot of the beers just don't have that flavor backing it up. It's just full on sour, and it's like that's not what I'm looking for in a beer.
See, it's funny because there's a local brewery that Shane's probably familiar with, and I made a comment one time because I tried their sour and I was like, "Oh, that is the least offensive sour I've ever had," and it was because I could taste the fruit.
Mm.
I could taste what they were going for, and they do like different idioms of it every year, and it's called Endless Summer. Sometimes they do raspberry, sometimes they do peach, sometimes they do something else, and they always make sure that the flavor of whatever the fruit they're putting in there comes through.
Well, you guys need to get to that Buffalo Tap Room of Mortalis then.
Buffalo Tap Room. Yeah.
But we'll go check it out. Yeah, we'll definitely hook up and go do that, right? For sure, 100%.
Yeah, let's do that in the next. Like, I'm off until the new year, so I don't know what your schedule looks like, but
I'm back to work after today.
typical.
No, the
typical.
year's like next week, right?
What's that?
Well, you're
The New
Well,
Year's
no,
next
it's-
week.
it's a
Ray,
little
like
ways
I'm
away.
off until about the New Year. I'm like, well, the New Year's like next week.
Week.
well, okay. I go back on the 5th. So,
Yeah.
but if you're on your
Technically,
regular schedule,
next
Shane,
weekend
let
you'll
me
be in
know,
the
and
new
maybe
year.
we can. That
Yeah.
first day off you've got next week. Let me know. Maybe we can jump over.
Okay. That would be I'm technically off on the 1st. Well, I work New Year's Eve until 6 o'clock in the morning, but maybe the 2nd.
Yeah, the 2nd sounds
On
good
the
because I've got
Friday.
to go. I've got to move my kid on the 1st. So
Okay. Well, yeah. We'll chat later and
let's
see if we can
let's
arrange
talk
something.
about that because that might be cool.
Okay. Cool.
Shane working at 6 a.m, like iced tea, 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my God, I'm not
Chase
looking.
knows what I'm saying. Chase knows
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I am not looking forward to working
Police
next week.
knocking
On
at the door.
My offer still stands. I will come and throat punch people at random.
Well, it'll be worse. New Year's Eve is our busiest day by far, and it's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous. It is
I
absolutely
remember-
ridiculous in there.
I remember that, and I wasn't. I didn't even work on the floor. I worked in the arena, but I know casinos are nuts at New Year's.
They're stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. But
I don't know how anybody can afford to play in a casino on New Year's because they jack all the table limits like up to like triple because they can, and people will still play. You know, like it's ridiculous. But the only good part is it is New Year's Eve, and there's a lot of really good-looking women wearing really nice clothes, just kind of prancing around. So
I
at least
can't.
you get a little bit of eye candy while I'm working, you know, which doesn't happen a lot, especially in the VIP room where I work. It's usually all old Asian ladies with 3 teeth. But you
Or
know,
a sausage party.
I didn't know you. I didn't know you knew mahjong.
Oof, careful.
well, I keep telling Sue Ann, I said I'm going to hook up with one of these old Asian ladies one day just for her money.
Hey, nothing wrong with being a pool boy for some extra cash.
She's not totally opposed to it. That's depending on how much money she has. Depending on how much, like if she's a multi-millionaire, she's not like, oh, you know, maybe I can rent you out a little bit.
Yeah.
Sell your body, Shane. Sell your body.
Whatever. Means to an end, right? Means to an end.
Bingo.
I'm gonna share one, and I'm gonna close this tab because Shane.
Well, let me
needs
share
some kind
one.
of
I'm
a
going to share one
surprise.
first before you share one, Chase.
Okay.
So, because I didn't share this one earlier, but this is one I didn't share earlier because I haven't fully rated it yet. But I've had it, and I can easily tell you it's a 4.75 out of 5. But it is Dragon's Milk, and it is their coconut rum barrel reserve. So
Okay.
I'll pull this up here.
That sounds good.
This is probably the best Dragon's Milk I think they've ever come out with.
Whoa.
Now I just recently got their D&D anniversary one. I have not tried that yet, but
Did you really? I want to get one of those.
Yeah. Well, I can try to get one for you if you want. They were like 43 or something down here. I saw it one of the places I got it at.
If you see it, pick it up. I'm gonna, like I said, me and Ray are gonna go over. Maybe we'll find it in our travels as well.
Yeah. But this is actually also, I don't know if you saw it there, but this is also Dungeons and Dragons listed on here too. When they came out with this offshoot. But if you like coconut and you like rum, this baby just pretty much wails out with the flavors coming out from the aroma. Actually poured it into a glass here that I have that I'm going to actually drink here. And it is smooth as can be, 11% ABV. Average rated here, 4.26 on Untapped. It's just like one of those things where it's like, where's the flaw? I don't know where the flaw really is. I wouldn't say it's to the full 5 out of 5 for me, but the 4.75 is right there.
That's huge then.
Delivers on the flavors, the notes, the aftertaste. Is one that you hate to get to that last drop on and it's gone, right? So you got to get the 4-pack. And when you get the 4-pack, you wish you would have got more than a 4-pack because it's just that tasty. I mean, we've all seen or had different versions of Dragon's Milk, but this one, smooth as can be. So if you get a chance to see that out there, I would definitely grab it. What'd you say, Chase?
I just had a Dragon's Milk. It was the orange one.
The
chocolate orange or something?
Chocolate orange, yeah. And they had one that was out there like not chocolate chip, but it was chocolate something else. But this one, I mean, when I see Dragon's Milk, I usually get the 4-pack anyway. I just kind of just grab it. It's like one of those automatic just buy the 4. This one had me wishing I would have got more than just a 4. It is just that tasty. And then we all know Joe, the Beer Patrol. He's a big coconut fiend. And I knew with his excitement when he did his review on how good it was going to be because he was just like in love with how good this beer was. And New Holland, those guys just knock it out of the park every time. I got a chance to meet some of their team when I was at CBC in Indianapolis last year. And it was just like, do I bow? Do I like curtsy? Like, what do I do here? Like, what's going on? Because, like, you know, you guys like some of the guys when it comes to Imperial Stouts nowadays and what you're putting out there. They were all pretty cool and stuff. But, yeah, I would definitely say grab this beer if you see it. If you're, like I said, rum, coconut's one of those weird things. I don't like coconut outside of anything besides beer. But you get it into beer, and I will enjoy the shit out of coconut. Yeah, rum's become one of my favorite spirits lately over the last few years. Anything with rum, let's bring it on. Let's give it a go.
I love coconut, but I'm glad you said it was smooth because I mean, at this point, I probably had a couple others, but the first beer I had that was rum barrel aged, it was too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was almost like just drinking straight grain alcohol. It was
Cool.
so
The
overpowering.
balance was off on it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even. And I mean, I've been stout crazy since I started drinking beer, or at least craft beer.
Right.
And that's the only stout that I didn't finish. I couldn't drink more than half that beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was so strong.
Yeah.
And it was from a brewery that I love from up in Connecticut. I absolutely adore them. But that one,
They didn't have any
That's
issue or
the
anything. Was like anything that took place, maybe in that batch or anything, or did you ever talk to them about it? Like,
I
was it
don't.
supposed to be that strong.
I mean, I as far as I
Yeah.
know, it's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just
probably
saying if
fine.
you to talk with them, because most of these ones, like with you get these higher ABV stuff, they're hiding alcohol so well in these beers now. And
Oh,
to
yeah,
have
they
one
are.
where it jumps
Yeah,
out, it's kind
they
of like
are.
weird. It's like, like why is this jumping out off of this one? Like apparently you didn't blend it the way maybe you should have blended it,
Yeah.
or something may have happened in there.
The barley wine I put up at the top of the show was like that. I'm like, this doesn't drink like 16%. Get out of here.
Yeah. Those are dangerous.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's the one thing-
dangerous, I don't know if you guys saw my short, which I would put that one up there too, but I haven't done a review on. But Bourbon County, they actually got a pretty decent blend this year. I don't know if you saw the shorts I did at our Kroger, our local grocery store. We have it on
Yes.
tap. So we got like 14.6% ABV on tap. And they give you like a sniff report, but the snifter's got to be 10 or 12 ounces. It's
Kroger's
$6. It's
Oh.
$8 a pour. When they first listed it, it was $6 a pour. And when the beverage manager's like, whoa, that's too low. Like per ounce, we're undercharged. So he raised it to $8. But even at $8 for a 12-ounce pour of Bourbon County Stout, it was just crazy. I'm like,
That's a good
and
deal.
I was there, and other people were drinking some other stuff. I'm like, I get a few of these. If I can handle it. Someone else gets a few of these, they're falling out in the freezer aisle or detergent or somewhere.
That'd be
I mean,
me.
just walking around a
That'd
grocery
be
store
me.
drinking a few 14.6. I mean, you get 3 of them, you spent $24, and you're like on cloud 9 at that point, right? So it's crazy.
I can't wait till we get that when we get beer taps in our grocery stores. It'd be amazing.
Oh, you don't have those.
No, like you got to remember, we've only had like you can only buy cans of beer in our grocery stores for just the past couple of years. Like that's a pretty new thing for us. That's only been around for a couple of years. But then
Well,
I pop over to the States and I'll go to like what's that store in it's a supermarket, not supermarket liquors, but some liquor store, and you can buy your beer and they have the taps. I'm like, this is the greatest place ever, because even in our liquor stores we don't have that. We don't have that in our liquor stores or our beer stores even. Like
Well,
like
keep
you
in
have
mind,
to you have to buy it and go.
and over here, it's only in certain states. Like not all states actually have it either. But like Ohio, we have it in grocery stores. We have it in gas stations. You could literally fill up your gas and go inside a gas station and get a crowler or something to take home, or a growler or whatever you want. It's just like crazy. And then like we have grocery stores like Kroger or like Jungle Gyms, which is huge here, where you can get it. And like Jungle Gyms puts cup holders in carts, so you can walk around the store with your beers. And while you're shopping and stuff. And it's just like, but like when I did the video, like someone noted down in Atlanta, they have it in Atlanta and Georgia where they have it at some spots. So, but in Kentucky, they didn't have it where you could actually do that. We have one place over there where you go buy beer on tap, but you have to stay in the bar area in that store. But most of the stores, you can't do that. And over there, their Kroger, it has to be separate from the main grocery store. And they're not allowed taps in that liquor store. You have to literally walk out of one, go in the other entrance, and then you buy beer to take home. So the states do determine it. But if you guys coming through in Ohio, yeah, you guys get the benefit of being able to see like some of the best stuff you can offer here.
That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
It's funny. We've got one 7-Eleven store locally where you can go in and buy beer for consumption in the store.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
right.
you can't buy it and leave with it. Well, it was originally you couldn't buy it and leave with it. You had to drink it there. So
Wow. Okay.
And now that you can actually buy at all 7-Eleven stores locally and just leave with it, it's totally different. I haven't been back to that one yet, but actually, Paul and I did a short for that one, and we got a crap ton of views on that because it was
Yep.
the day that they actually released or opened that up to the stores.
Yep.
So
I remember when you guys did that, and I was sitting there thinking, "Holy shit, Ray and Paul have gone to a new low level, drinking beer at 7-Eleven."
I do
We
remember
had
when
to.
I remember when they did a
No,
7-Eleven
absolutely,
review
100%.
video there. Yeah.
I wish I would have thought of it first because it was a great idea, Ray.
Well,
It really was.
That-
It's
that's why
funny
I think
'cause
I think I may have asked Ray or Paul at that time, like, wait a minute, you guys like because here it's like you go into 7-Eleven, you get your stuff and you leave. Like literally, we wouldn't know to do like to sit in the 7-Eleven and like
Yeah.
it's not like a casual thing for drinking. It's like a convenience store. It's all bright and stuff. You get in and
Oh, yeah.
get out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was funny because at the time you could still only get beer at the LCBO or the beer store.
Mhm.
You could buy the beer at 7-Eleven, but you had to drink it in the store. And it was the weirdest thing ever. We had played golf in the morning and we were sitting on a patio at one of our local bars having a couple of beers. And Paul saw it pop up somewhere on one of his apps that he follows. And he's like, dude, get in the truck. He's like, why? He's like, get in the truck. We're going. He's like, where? And yeah, we took off and yeah, we did the investigative reports version of that. And we got a crap ton of views, and 7-Eleven actually liked our short.
Nice.
I'm just thinking of
That's
that for a
awesome.
date
Great.
night. Hey, you want to go out? Where you want to go? Like, let's go grab a couple drinks. All right, where we
Go to
going?
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. We'll grab some beers and a couple
We'll get some Slim
churros. And
Jims. We'll get some alcohol.
get some churros. They've been sitting there for 17 hours.
Get some boneless
I'll treat-
chicken wings.
That's right. I'll treat you right, baby. I'll treat you right, baby. Don't
I'll
worry.
treat you right.
Yeah, that was weird.
Who knew
Well,
7-Eleven
classy-
7-Eleven a new date spot?
Classy place for a classy broad.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I get you some pepperoni and cheese sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, Chase, what did you have there?
Well, I had to close one because I have to make sure Shane has at least one surprise. But this one, oh, wait a minute. Let me actually do the share thing.
I like surprises.
This one I just had on Wednesday.
Oh, Anno Domino.
Yeah.
Barry
And I
Burial.
think that's 2025. Is that 2025?
Wow, that's really
X's
highly
are
rated.
X's
Holy
are
crap.
10s.
Oh, right.
So
Wait.
that's more than that. I don't know if the M's are. I'm trying to. The V is a 5. So maybe it's 2000. Maybe they're two. The M's are 1,000.
Yeah, MM is 2000.
2025. Yes.
That's 2025, yes.
So I
Yeah,
had
go for it.
this and on Wednesday, and oh my god, this is a brownie. This is a brownie in a glass.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
look
Yeah.
at that. Is that 4.6 for average? Now short people.
5, 6.
Wow.
That's 6 types of vanilla beans in there.
Oh my god.
Well, you know how we do in America. Go big or go home.
Yeah. And
Jesus.
this is
But
another
why?
one. 15%, 50% does not drink like that. It drinks like a chocolate brownie.
Mm.
Now, is it really super sweet, Chase, or did it was not as sweet as you would think it would be?
I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's not overpowering. I don't think it's overpowering, but it.
'Cause
it
I know
is-
sometimes you'll get like a really delicious beer that's like those brownie ones, which I do enjoy. But sometimes you get like halfway through it and you're like, God, my teeth feel like they're rotting out of my face because it's so
Yep.
sweet. And then it kind of turns me off for drinking the last half of the beer kind of thing.
I think it does have. There is a switch at one point on it where it goes from like milk to dark or dark to milk. I think milk to dark. I think it drinks more dark chocolate, but it smells more milk chocolate.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
that'd be nice. Yeah, nice
that
combination of
would
the
be
two.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm not. I mean, it is sweet. Don't get me wrong. It is
Oh yeah,
sweet.
well, you would expect it to be sweet.
yeah.
But I don't want it over the top sweet. Is all I'm saying.
No, I don't think it's over
Yeah.
the top. There's like the flavors in it are more like the chocolate and the caramel, and there's some dark chocolate in there. So there's a little bit. There's a bit more balance in the flavor, but it's a brownie.
It sounds delicious, but for me, I just by the description of it, I think it would be like a one and done for me because I think it would just get too sweet if I had a second one.
I mean,
But I
it's a
still probably.
it's a one and done because you'd be on the floor if you had.
Oh,
two
because
of
it's 15%. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Sorry, wasn't even thinking.
them. There we go. There's my check-in.
Holy. I love how you do you put the curses in for the F word, but you leave the shit in.
Well, the F word's more serious, so
Yeah.
Hiya.
Man.
otherwise I could be saying holy
Yeah.
fragile or something.
Must be Italian.
Except I didn't say.
Major award.
He says holy fudge, except I didn't say fudge. I said the big one.
What's the big one?
Like the granddaddy of them all.
Yeah.
The granddaddy.
Oh man, well, Barrel is so well known for making good beer.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
was Shane
So
gonna be
I'm-
happy? Shane's
I
gonna
thought
be a happy
Shane was
man.
reacting to burial because
I'm not happy right now.
Hockey.
You will when that Burial arrives.
I'm not happy. It's 3-2.
Who's Canada playing?
Chechnya, Czechoslovakia, basically.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
And they're out shooting us 18-13.
But Czechoslovakia
on.
has some pretty good hockey players, though, right? Remember my NHL '94.
Well, they got some decent players for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what the one thing I love about this series, because it's all guys that are under 20. They're just about to break into NHL. It's good hockey, and
Hold on.
it's just
Yeah, they play hard.
Vanilla
They-
cupcakes with rich malt chocolate icing, buttercream thickness,
What?
coconut forward, slight boozy heat, sweet but crazy good. Sign that dude up to do some labels.
Right?
be the label writer. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn. D's nuts. What do you think of him?
These nuts.
Down one more. There you go.
You gave it a multiple
Back down. Back down. I want to see what D's nuts thought.
He didn't write anything.
You gave it a
Oh, he
rating
didn't.
though.
Damn.
He just gave it like a 5, right?
He should be stripped of his name.
4.75.
You have a 475 with no description on it? Come on.
Yeah.
That's just lazy.
That means he's probably got more. He just wanted to fill that one in.
Well, in all fairness, that might not be his first check into that beer.
Yeah.
He might have had it before and just like it's 475 and just I just
Do you rate
described
every
it all.
time you check in a beer though? Like if I have a beer and I put a rating on it and I have like say a 4-pack of it or something like that, I don't rate the other ones, but I'll check them in. But I won't put a rating.
Yeah,
on.
well, because I mean, if you check the beer in a second time, your rating from the last time is there, right?
Yeah. So I just usually
So
check it
I
in.
just
skip it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't put like I only put the description in the first time I check it. If I'm doing a multiple of the same
Yeah.
beer.
It'll change if
Makes
it'll
sense.
change if it's a different rating because then it'll do an average.
Oh, we'll change if it's a different rating. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So I just leave it the way it is. I don't put a rating in.
The only time I mean I've never done, but I don't buy 4-packs that often, unless I'm planning on
Yeah.
sending them someplace. But I will check. I will put a rating on it if I have it like X months down the road or X years down the road again. Just to see
If
how
the version
my
changed
palate
and stuff like that.
changed,
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
All right. So let me hit you guys with a black lager that I actually enjoyed.
All right. All right.
Oh,
But not the black lager.
Not
Not
the.
the black lager. This one is a black lager.
hey,
This one.
I feel
Schwarz
like you're
beer.
emphasizing the black a little too much now.
Well, So I don't know if Shane's been to this brewery yet. It's in Grimsby, so not far from our house.
Okay.
Which one?
Our
It's
housing.
really small on my screen, so I can't read what it is.
It's
so you'll
called
have to read
Newark
it too.
Brewing.
Oh yeah, Newark. Yep, I've been to Newark.
Yeah.
Obsidian.
So they've got Obsidian. It's only got 67 check-ins. They don't do this one very often. I think they do a very small batch every single year. So not a lot of check-ins, but I really, really enjoyed this one.
Okay.
I have not had
took,
that one.
What took you back on it? Like, what did you think that made it a knockout for you?
For me, it was the slight chocolate, less charcoal flavor.
Mm.
I find the more popular black lager that's in our region here It tastes like somebody spilled a lager into a bonfire and they squeezed out the ashes, and that's what you're drinking. It's
Jesus.
it's just too smoky and fiery for me.
Yeah.
And this one tempers that. I really, really enjoy this one. And
You know, I prefer my dark.
This is my
dark-
exact thoughts on it. Just very smooth and yeah, easy drinking, uncomplicated. This is exactly what I think of it. For me, the other one that everybody loves locally, I find it's just too much.
See, whereas I prefer that smoky kind of charcoaly in like a dark lager.
Right.
But I mean, again, that's just me. I mean, that's whatever.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, Paul loves that particular dark lager as well. So for me, this one just seems to work.
Have you guys ever had a Rosh beer?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Have we
Of
ever?
course.
What do you think
I
you're
think
talking to, Chase?
It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite beers, man.
One of my favorite
That-
styles.
I
Yeah,
think
they don't-
episode number 2 of the Alkanauts is a Rausch beer.
They don't make enough of them in my book. But
Yeah,
It's
I agree, Red. I agree.
Liquid bacon. Liquid
yeah,
bacon.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
episode 1 or episode 2 of the Alkanauts was a Rausch beer.
Every time I have a Shinkuro, I feel like, let me go get my
Oh.
plaid shirt or grab my axe. I'm gonna go cut down a tree right now.
That's what we did the first and second episode.
And then drive your pet moose up here, and you'll fit right in, Rod. Don't worry.
Love smell. I wish more breweries did it. The problem you have, I think, is breweries aren't able to really take that risk on doing a lot with those because it has a limited audience. So unless you're doing like a small batch to kind of pilot program, you can't afford to put it into bigger tanks. Now, if you're someone like Shinkuro out of Germany, where it's known style and people have that flavor, you're good to just focus on that like they do. That's why Shinkuro is like the king of that style. But I
Right.
wish more breweries got into doing a little bit more of the pilot, especially like the smaller ones. They can maybe take that little pilot type thing where they can do like, okay, we're only going to do 25 gallons versus doing 50 or 100 or whatever. And just kind of just test it out there because I think it's a wonderful style to enjoy.
And even if they did that like once a year, like pop it out like beginning of fall or something like
Yeah,
that.
like fall through like the end of winter. That's a perfect timing
It'd be
for it.
perfect.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely love that, especially like when I go camping. I try and make sure I get a couple of those because there's nothing better than drinking a smoky beer while you're sitting in front of a smoky campfire.
Well, that's the thing.
Being
When I have a
blown in the
smoked beer,
face.
one thing I always think is I got to get a fire pit. I mean, because like it's a perfect beer to be out back just around a fire pit, just enjoying that
Absolutely.
beer there. Yeah.
And that's what it reminds me of. Every time I have one, it reminds
Yeah.
me of camping. So sometimes
Yeah.
even in the summer, I'm like, oh, you know what will happen? I'm like, oh, God, I wish I was camping right now. This is the perfect beer for that.
Yeah. No, I will say if you haven't had the Alaskan smoked porter, that's one to actually try as well. They do a pretty good job with that one, and that's won numerous medals over the years as well. I don't put it in the Rausch beer category because a Rausch beer is usually a lager for that style, but they do it with a porter, and their Alaskan smoked porter is one of the best to actually enjoy out there. So if you guys, I don't know if you guys get Alaskan brewing up there or anything, or are you guys getting American beers right now? Because I know they're basically Jim Beam's calling a timeout right now. Jim Beam's not doing production for a year, and it's part of it is because Canada was a big trading partner, and their whiskey isn't coming up to you guys.
No, they're
Right.
upgrading their facilities.
Well, but they also said they also have stuff to come out of the tariffs as well. So there's that story out there, plus the tariff stuff is out there,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like they're merging them together now. But yeah, it's just a screwy thing they're actually dealing with. We had another distillery, but it was a younger one. I think they actually had to shut down production. 3-3. But
Come on, boys.
it's interesting. I mean, it was kind of like when we had tariffs before back in 2017. The spirits industry lost like $1 billion or whatever it was that year. So I don't know. Hopefully, you would think they learned a lesson from last time, but I don't know if they will because
No, they don't.
some people don't like to read history and see
They
what
don't.
happened in the past. But yeah, it was interesting with the whole Jim Beam story. But that made me think, like, what do you guys get? Are you getting any like American beer, or is it kind of just
I don't think we're getting anything right now.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah,
I mean, I've been at the liquor store the past probably in the past month, probably 2, maybe 3 times. But but again, I haven't really been looking specifically for what's on the shelf.
Yeah,
I
no.
just do my normal run through, like, oh, haven't had that. I don't care where the frick it's from. I'm gonna drink it. Right?
Yeah. Because I think the guys like over like in England and over in the rest of Europe, some of the ones that doing reviews, I think they still get like some of the English beers, like Don over there. I think he still gets some of the American beers and some of the other people. So I don't know. It's
See,
interesting.
here's my problem with all the stuff that's going on with tariffs and just everything else in the world in general. God damn it, give me goddamn beer. I don't care where it's from. People need to drink, okay? They need something to deal with the stress of every goddamn day life. The expensive gas, expensive groceries. I need a beer. It makes me feel better.
Well, you're right about that because like any time you would need to drink, it'd be now.
Exactly. Exactly. You guys are taking that away from me.
Yeah. I miss Baltica 7. That's one of my favorite beers.
Oh, you don't get that over there now?
No, we can't get any Russian beers.
I haven't had that in forever.
I haven't had that one for years, but I've had that one before here. I think we can get
that
it in the
was
States.
I just looked. That was episode 1 of the Alkanauts, way back in 2020, and the Schenkerla Rausch beer was episode 2.
Yes. Oh my God, Ray! You pronounced it correctly. Nobody does that.
If you go to jail, Ray, don't do that. By the way.
check this.
You'll be with P. Diddy in the cell.
Check this picture out. Let me share this. Let me share this here. Check this out. This was episode 2 of the Alkanauts. I just stopped this here.
Oh yeah, I've had that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Paul said it tasted like dog treats.
It smells like dog treats.
Tasted like dog treats.
I'm convinced Paul has no taste buds anyway.
Well, the fluffy fluff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The very first collaboration we did, I went over to Ray's house. It was me, Ray, and Paul, and they had a beer called Fluffity Fluff Fluff, which was a pink cotton candy beer that punched you in the goddamn face with strawberry cotton candy. And Paul's like, "Oh, I don't get the strawberry." And me and Ray are looking at him like, "Are you stupid?" Like, because that's all you got right up front. He's like, "No," he goes, "I just get hops." We're just like, and we're like, "You're messing with," because you guys know what Paul's like, right? He's a bit of a jokester, and we actually thought he was joking around at first, but he was not.
I said I had the Baltica. So I had the Baltica 9. Was the one I've had.
Well, the 9 is a dark beer, right?
Strong lager. I think it's like the dark copper type thing. Yeah.
The 7 is
8% ABV. 8%.
Okay, yeah, the 7 is it's a relatively tame, Heineken-y kind of green bottle-ish kind of lager, and I really enjoy it. It's very refreshing, very no aftertaste, just a really nice beer, and I love the way that they seal them with that weird pull top thing.
Huh.
Pull top.
I've actually got I got a beer in my fridge. A friend of mine just recently brought me back from Greece, and it's got one of those weird pull tops on as well.
Yep.
I'll have to review that at some point in time.
Yeah, I had it back in 2017. It's been a while, but it shows there's nowhere where you can get Baltica here now. So maybe the whole Russia thing hit us.
Yeah,
as
we
well.
can't get it here anymore. So, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to check out. It's we've got a lot going on tomorrow. Thanks so much, Rod, for having me on.
Yeah, definitely.
What a great way to recap and end 2025. I know some of us have been a little less present in the YouTube world and doing our reviews and stuff. But
I've been less than usual. Yeah.
Paul and I have jumped into we're taking deep dives now into some of the history of breweries here in Canada.
That's good. Yeah.
But we're going more podcast style. I haven't thrown it up on YouTube yet, but our first podcast is out on Spotify now with this deep dive stuff. I'm going to throw it up on YouTube as well. So you can just throw it on in your car, throw it on while you're bopping around the house doing cleaning, whatever. I think this is kind of the way we're going to go. It's much less editing. I can truncate the silence really quick with an app that I've got. So, it makes it flow. Most people don't want to listen to Paul and I drone on, but They're about 20, 25, 30-minute episodes, just exploring what's actually where these breweries came from, what sort of troubles they had. It's really interesting. We've got a lot of stuff in the treasure trunk stuffed over there somewhere that we want to talk about. So just a kind of a different way of doing things and staying kind of relevant in what's going on. But I'll go live once in a while. I like to just to jump out and say, hey, we're still here.
No, I think it's a good idea. One thing I would say to you guys, and if you want to talk offline about it later, or like that as well, I would reach out to the Beer Institute with them now moving to Montreal from Chicago because of the issues we're having here. That might be nice to be able to get with them and share some of the stories taking place and stuff too, because they might want to get some of the information out as well.
Sure. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about getting guests on too with doing this, because it's always nice to have a third voice or a fourth voice on these things. And I got this place set up now. You can probably see all the mic stands and stuff back there. We're running stuff through. I got a little old soundboard back there that we are over there or whatever, that we're just gonna run stuff and just keep it real and get people's opinions on what's going on, because like I said, we just don't have time for the editing stuff. Paul's busy, I'm busy, and I love video editing, but I just can't do it. Paul does all the good stuff, so it's not my wheelhouse.
Well, you're the audio guy. You're the audio guy.
Have a listen to the podcast. I think it sounds pretty damn good. So
it probably does.
You guys are kicking ass. So just keep. Yeah, it's always a changing game, right? It's always a matter of doing what you can get done. I mean, like I said, March will be 11 years for me on YouTube. Wow, say that out loud. It's like old timer now, but I'm not even the oldest timer like some of the other people that have been doing longer than me. But it's kind of like it's always a change up. So as I get more stuff now, 2026 now upon us, more interviews coming, more industry stuff coming as well here. Still doing some beer reviews, but probably not as much of the beer reviews that I've done in the past, because we got a lot of people doing beer reviews on YouTube anyway. But there's other industry knowledge that I want to be able to bring, and a lot of things that are being set up. So you gotta, you have to adapt, and you got to keep it always fun and interesting for you. Because if you start to lose it, then that comes through, and your people that like to watch your channels, they realize you're not really into it, then they start to turn out and turn off. So, you got to keep it fun and interesting for what you want to do. And people will always buy you because they like you and the stories you're telling. Right. So,
sure.
Yeah. We've always liked the history of things, and we kind of lost sight of that.
Yeah.
That was the direction we really wanted to go. We wanted to find that crusty, rusty, dusty bottle of beer at the back of the shelf in the beer store or the LCBO. But the funny thing is, craft beer got really popular. Yeah. So we couldn't find that stuff anymore. That was the original direction we wanted our channel to go, and it just wasn't happening. So, I think doing the deep dives into the history, I think you
guys should do a history of the LCBO, because I would like to. I'd be interested in something like that, because I'm like, every time I have LCBO, I still think wrestling or whatever, but I think it's intriguing just to know about the LCBO, and
I will put that down in the notebook.
Yeah. And if you ever come to Cincinnati, you guys can do like the Cincinnati Underground tours that we have from the different breweries that you do.
Perfect.
Two Canadians visit Cincinnati Underground, or whatever you want to title it, and you can probably pull some cool stuff in the history of that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Next couple of days, we're going to be building that C8 Lego Technic model that's back there. I started working on that yesterday, so that's my next.
How do you? Okay.
I got this from my kid. So it's a Corvette C8, and it's really freaking cool model. It's all Legos.
That's cool.
Like the steering wheel turns, like the everything moves. When you move the engine, you can't see it, but the engine things go up and down.
Like I see it. I see it moving.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it's for ages 9 and up, so it's taken me some time to figure it out.
Of course.
9 and up. Well, yeah. If you're drinking beer while you're doing it, it's probably going to take a little more figuring out. But
exactly.
Yeah.
An 8-year-old does it and has it finished in half an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
guys.
pretty
Well,
much.
thanks so much for having me on, Rod. Great to see you, Shane
Indeed.
and Chase.
See you, Ray.
We'll catch up soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
Yeah,
sure you guys
100%.
follow the Alkanauts out there as well.
Adios, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
And then
Yeah,
they-
we're hitting like that 10:14 or so. So I guess we'll probably get ready to wrap up here too. And I'm gonna probably finish out Stranger Things. I know Chase has 2 episodes to finish out. And it's like I'm at the end of the sub card. It's the last episode, and I'm done. And the series is over. It's kind of like I want to watch it, but then I don't want to watch it because once I
Well,
watch
there's
it,
the finale
it's
on New
done.
Year's Eve. The finale's on New Year's Eve.
Wait a minute, I thought this was the finale.
No, the finale drops on New Year's Eve.
So there's another one I gotta wait for.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Okay,
Well, see,
Just one.
now you can comfortably watch this episode though,
I can't.
knowing that there's one more to look forward to.
I didn't realize there was one more look because I'm like, it was getting this last one got me already like anxious to see what happens on this episode. But I'm like, okay, it's gearing up. So I don't watch TV as much. Like you guys said, you and Ray don't. I rarely have time to actually watch stuff as much as I want to watch. It's kind of like this is just one I kind of want to finish out. Like I mentioned, the whole subcard analogy because I've put so much time into the show. It's like I want to finish. Like when I watched Walking Dead, I just had to finish it out. I mean, everybody was like, I gotta finish it. I'm
Right.
not a quitter. I want to see it to the end. I want to see what happens, what they end up doing. So yeah, I thought it's been a good series. I know Chase, you guys doing like a recap on it, would rate it and everything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I need to finish the episodes tonight because we're recording in the morning.
Yeah, you might want to get on that because you don't want to
Jason's
suffer Allison's
I
wrath.
remember it. I was drinking, so this is what I remember. I think.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
I can just hear Allison now. That was 3 episodes ago, Chase.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Chase is like, well, I was drinking a bourbon stout at the time.
Yeah.
And it was so good, I had another one.
Yeah. No, but it's
Nice.
great having you guys on. Anything you guys want to mention about your channels before we sign off and
Go ahead,
along
Chase,
those lines?
because I don't have
Yeah.
very much. So you go ahead.
Our review, Red and Red Real Reviews recap of this second drop of Stranger Things will be live Monday. Sunday Scares with Bucks McGee. We got a live Saturday night and a live Sunday night as the playoffs inch very, very close. So the podcasts are going well. My beer reviews, I'm still doing them, but I drop once a week now to try and leg them out, and maybe I don't have to worry about beers for a long time at a clip. But I still keep buying beers like an idiot. I don't know what my problem is.
It's called addiction.
I guess so.
There's
Oh.
groups for that.
And Nights with Nutmeg, my gaming stream starts. I
okay.
guess next weekend.
Oh,
What are you
really?
gaming on? What are you gaming on?
Well, I'll switch it up. I've got my place. I've got my PS4. I got my Xbox. I got my Switch. So I'm gonna start out with Bloodborne, but then I'll start to work in more well-known games. Basically, the idea is games that I either never played or never got around to play or bought and never put the time into that have a really strong cult following. So hopefully people log on and tell me I'm an idiot and then tell me how to play the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll watch that because that's actually how I first started on YouTube. I actually had a gaming channel. I was terrible at friggin' editing or anything back then. Way worse than I am now. But I used to do. I would only do horror themed games because
Yeah.
horror themed games scare the living shit right out of me. So I thought that would be kind of entertaining to have people watch me, crap my pants while I'm playing. I can't even think of the games I was playing.
the Resident Evil.
No, I didn't do any of the Resident Evil. Leland, what's that game with the dolls that I played
The dolls.
Same plays with dolls. Yes, Chase.
with the dolls, with the scary dolls? No, Sophie's Curse is. Don't play Sophie's Curse. You will pee your pants. Sophie's Curse is terrible. What was that? I can't remember the name of the game. I'll think of it afterwards. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, I get the one game it revolves around dolls. Like you're trying to get through the night in this house, and there's all these different creepy dolls. Like one's a clown, one's like a mannequin kind of thing, and they try and kill you. and they come out of nowhere, and it's kind of scary. What the hell's the name of that game? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts now.
But Shane, like you said
I'll
in the
figure
group chat, Chase never needs more hobbies. So here I got another hobby.
No, you do need more hot. I thought you were saying you didn't have enough.
Oh.
You had too
I
much.
don't
I thought you were
remember.
saying you
I
had too
know.
much spare time.
No, he's got too much. He's like reading too much of this stuff happening and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, how do you
Always
play
something
this
on the
all
go.
out?
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Daddy in the house coming in with the Le Fin du Monde from Unibrow. Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
en
my
français,
friend.
oui, oui.
Yeah,
The fin
good
du monde.
beer.
Muy,
Good
muy
beer.
bien. I like how
No,
they
you hit
fake
some
talk in
stuff on the
French sometimes.
PlayStation. Let me know on the PlayStation because I actually might bring back the gaming channel just to bring it back and just do some of the one-player type games and stuff. One I never I wanted to finish, I never did, was Alien Isolation. Because Alien Isolation, which is really a pretty cool game, so it ties into the first Alien movie. You talk about stuff that Shane, like you said, hard. Like you play it. I always say play it in the dark, right? With just the headphones on. That makes things even much more intriguing and like impactful. So that was one that almost had me jumping a few times playing that game.
Oh, can I make a suggestion for you, Chase? It's an older game. It's been probably out for about 10 years now. There's a game called Life is Strange.
I remember that game.
I really enjoyed that game.
That's a scary.
No, not necessarily. It's more of like it's a story that goes along. It's kind of I don't want to give too much of it away until you play it. But it's kind of like you make choices throughout the game, and those choices affect the game later on.
Oh,
Kind of
so
thing.
it's like is it not Last of Us? There's another game where there's like 30 different endings you can have based on how
you react.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And it was a very I did enjoy that one. It was really, really well put together. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know about this. But then as I got into it, I'm like, wow, this is really well written. Like the company that did it, I can't remember off the top of my head who did it. Very well done. It was really, and I think there's a second Life is Strange now as well.
Yeah, I pulled up a thing. 27 best horror games to play in the dark in 2025.
board games.
And Alien Isolation was number 2 on the list.
Well, what was number one?
Number 1 is Alan Wake 2.
Never played. I think my youngest boy has played that one. I haven't played Alan Wake.
Tooth and Claw's Library. And Amnesia. That's another one that's pretty freaky. Amnesia the Bunker.
I've played a couple of the Amnesia games, and I don't like them because I don't find them that scary. They're very ambient.
Yeah.
Like you're walking through, and you've got the music is good, the graphics are amazing, and there's a couple little. Sometimes there'll be like a little flash of something that kind of catches you off guard. But I didn't find them overly scary.
I think you might be talking about Until Dawn earlier.
Nope.
That was one.
Until Dawn is very good too, though.
That's when you can react to it. It changes the outcome. Okay.
Yeah. Until Dawn was very good as well. I enjoyed that one as well. I did play that one.
So you played in the dark?
No. I mean, but I wasn't like I didn't have friggin' every single light in the house on or anything like that.
Silent Hill 2 is another one on the list.
Oh, Silent Hill.
Oh yes, yeah, Silent Hill, yeah.
I think it was Outlast is the one that freaked me out the most.
Oh yeah, Outlast was great. I played that
Outlast,
one.
that freaked me out. Like I played that in the dark, and it was just like you literally play that game. You felt like somebody was over your shoulder at times. You like hit pause, and you have to turn around. Like that one freaks you out.
Yeah, that one was that was a scary one for sure.
The aliens breathing and dripping on your shoulder.
Yeah, it was a good one for sure.
There's a ride in Disney World like that. I don't remember what it may have been based off Alien. I don't remember what exactly, but like it's one of those interactive rides, and they're at one point like they blow air over your shoulder, like something's breathing on you, and then there's like liquid that comes down and drips on you, like
wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's probably like the last time I went to Disney World was when they had Michael Jackson. And it's probably the same studio.
Oh, wow.
They got rid of the Michael Jackson stuff after the Michael Jackson things came out or whatever, and the controversy. But like they had a crash landing and smoke would blow out from this under the screen or something like you were actually there in the crash landing with them, and it was all these type of effects, like a 3D type thing, but I guess maybe 4D because you felt them. So that might be the same studio they were kind of doing that stuff in.
Yeah.
That adds a different layer, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But Shane, what do you got upcoming? Anything on your?
Not a whole lot. Anybody who watches my channel knows I've slowed down quite a bit. I do have a. It's going to be a New Year's Eve episode, but it's completely different from anything I've ever done. Last year for Christmas, I got a dash cam.
Okay.
Because I come across a lot of really shitty drivers, so I did a quick little compilation of my top 12 dash cam videos from this year. Most recently, 2 days ago, I had 2 happen. So,
oh wow!
Oh, there! I just got my youngest boy to look up the game that I was talking about with the dolls. It's called Emily Wants to Play.
I haven't heard of that one. Is that PC or is that?
I played
console?
it on PC. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if it's on console or not, but I played it on
Okay.
PC. Yeah, Emily Wants to Play. Emily was one of the dolls in the game, and she really doesn't want to play with you. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Spoiler alert.
Your head's
Emily
spinning
wants to
around like
play, but
freaking
not with
poltergeist.
you.
No, it was pretty good. It was a good gameplay. Like, it took me a while to get through it because you die quite a few times, kind of thing. So
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, make sure check out Nutmeg to Palmetto. Check out Shane's Craft Beer Review. Check out the Akanas, as I said earlier, and check out Dave from Beer Front. Me and Dave will be back tomorrow night for the year-end Midwest beer news and kind of another recap. We kind of hit on some of the beers tonight, but we'll talk about some of the breweries and probably some of the news items that caught our eye this year that took place out in the brew stuff, and then things that'll be upcoming, maybe projections into 2026, which could be an interesting year for beer as well. And then other side of that, it looks like, although Todd's not here tonight, we've been in discussion. We might be bringing back the Thursday night live stream. So
there we go. I'm excited.
A lot of people had asked about that before. A lot of people were seen to be off that night, so they liked watching that Thursday night. And
yeah, I'm off that night.
Our big thing was not getting waking up the next morning and having to go to work and not having a hangover, right? So probably be a little bit more, we say, controlled to make sure we get out in enough time, but probably 8 to 10, 8 to 11 at the most. But
that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
Well,
I've been on that show. That's not going to happen.
If we get Shannon on, then everything goes out the window for sure. But after the first of the year, we're looking at bringing that back possibly here. Well, I'm going to say we are going to bring it back. And then every other Saturday night, we'll still have the Midwest Beer Show that me and Dave will do. And then already lining up new guests for 2026 coming on. Going to be talking to probably one of the malt houses, talking about grain and some of the things they run into as far as production and how that affects beer. Talking to one of the THC distributors, things they're running into with all the different government stuff around THC drinks taking place. And then still got some breweries lined up that I've been in the talks with as well to get some people on for them. So a lot of good stuff coming 2026. Going to definitely be a little bit more involved. The last 6 months probably kind of went down a little bit just because there was just too much stuff that I had to do. We moved into the new house, coming back from Maryland to Ohio, kind of, just a lot of stuff happens, and things you got to do that took away from me being able to focus back in. But going to have a lot of stuff coming out for the next year. So stay tuned as we revamp stuff here and going to gear up. And there's a few other projects you guys know because I mentioned in our chat that I'm actually doing as well. So there might be some mentions on some of that stuff taking place inside the industry. So 2026 is shaping up to be a nice little beer year. April, they have the CBC in Philadelphia. Still looking at that to possibly attend there. So I'll be there with the breweries and stuff like that possibly. So stay tuned. A lot of good stuff happening. And in February, we got the Cincinnati Beer Fest, which will be huge. So Todd and Shannon will probably come up for that. And that'll be a good time. So we'll have some video and footage of that probably. Last time we went there just to go. We worked the last one at Xavier, but last time we went just to go and partake, we ran a fried bologna poll just because it was like seeing how many people had fried bologna. Because at the time, I had just basically started having a fried bologna. I never had it as a kid. Todd and Shannon were amazed by it. I said, well, let's run a poll. We were asking people about fried bologna sandwiches, and we're running a poll at the Beer Fest.
You didn't have fried bologna sandwiches as a kid?
As a kid, I did not.
Oh, you
Never
must have
heard
been
of it.
rich. Your parents
That-
were rich.
That's the first
You had
response
rich
that usually
parents.
comes out. That's the first response that usually comes out.
Jesus.
No, I had bologna sandwiches. I just didn't have a fried. It was just put on bread with cheese.
Oh, okay.
Mayonnaise.
That's
I just didn't have the fried, like the whole fried.
oh, so he
stuff.
was poor. Never mind, he was poor.
Yeah,
he couldn't
I
afford the
was poor.
electricity
I
to
was poor.
cook the bologna to start with.
I
There we
wasn't Weiler's poor because I still had Kool-Aid, but yeah, I was poor. As
Apparently
Dave pointed out earlier.
Leland, can you click that back on? The freaking my game just went off. Don't just yeah. So, God,
Hockey.
the hockey went off for some reason. Oh, what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, something went wrong. Try another channel or reboot your system. Oh, I'm gonna have a freaking fit right now. It's going in. It's third period now. It's 3-3. I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack here, I think.
We got Paul and half middle through. Full disclosure, Shane, Ottawa boy here. So
There we go.
yeah, so a lot of good stuff coming over the next year. Thanks for everybody that hung in this year and over the years, and it's been fun. And looking forward to 2026 and bringing new stuff to the channel. So that being said, going to get signed off here and come back tomorrow night for the viewers on my channel to see the Midwest Beer Show, 8 o'clock Eastern. But make sure you check out all the other guys here, Nutmeg, Shane, Dave, Alkanauts, and all the good stuff they're doing as well. And the podcast, because Alkanauts have the podcast too. So, which I was not aware of until this past week. All right, signing off. I'm going to go watch now that Nutmeg told me there's another one January 1st. I thought I was watching the finale of Stranger Things. Now I'm going to watch episode 7. I have to wait for episode 8. But anyway, it's all good. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you all have if you're back tomorrow, I'll tell you Happy New Year tomorrow night. But if you can't make it back tomorrow, Happy New Year. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Cheers, everybody.
Absolutely. Cheers.